Welcome back to the final episode of Season 3 of R&R with RTZ with your host, Ariba Azad. And I realized that I can pull off all hairstyles.
This is Keep Tizamon, and I love virgin mint mojitos.
Oh, I thought I was going somewhere
yeah.
else. Thank you for finishing that
Virgins,
sentence.
period.
72. This is Prithvi. I've met Muslims, Hindus, gangsters, Rastas, and macaroni people. Impastas.
Oh, no.
This year, I'm the host for Keep Tizamon, and this year I've accomplished 1 out of my 3 goals. So, yay for me. On today's episode, we're going to talk about everything we've done in 2024. Well, I don't know what year it is anymore. We're talking about all of our freelancing jobs, what we've done personally and professionally, and just reviewing everything in 2024. Yes, that's the right year.
That's the one. Yeah.
That's the one.
To 25.
Yeah, let's get into it. Rest and relax while we rant and ramble. R&R with RTZ.
This is the first time you had to mute us at the intro.
Yeah, y'all humming too much in the intro.
It's just Prithvi.
Oh, do you not cut
This,
it out?
I think this is the time
Sometimes I
hummed-
cut it out, but
this
sometimes
is
if I
the
get
time
lazy, I don't.
I hummed the most this time. I'm glad you did. I didn't realize I do that. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I thought it was hilarious.
Good. Don't stifle my whimsy.
I can't bring down his energy. I can't tell him who to be.
Speaking of the intro, was it created this year?
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Yeah,
I don't
It's
even
been
remember.
so long.
It
No.
was around the
No, I
time
thought it
of
was last
the
year.
live anime opening.
Yeah,
right?
so I had the
Yeah.
song made in 2023, but we did the live. I actually debuted it and showed it to everyone in 2024 in February.
That video is my favorite video of 2024 because it's just a huge compilation of so many different RTZ things in the last 9 years. And it's such a cool video. And the song is so cool and all the clips. It's amazing.
That one's also a banger because it got so many views, and usually, like, if you do a popular song, people searching it will find it, and you get views that way. That one's an original song, original concept. Like, everything is just raw.
Yeah, I went all out for that one.
Got,
and,
like,
hired someone to make the song.
80,000 views.
Yeah, it's at 80,000, almost 90,000, I think. Pretty good. I even advertised it on Google, which is probably why I got so many views. But the way like advertising in Google works is like they put it in different places. If you're on Google, you see ads on the side and stuff, whatever. And if you click on it, then you pay Google for that click. So it's not like they're giving fake views or whatever. So at least it's really nice. We got a lot of attention there.
Yeah. It was well done.
Yeah, it was a really fun thing. It was a homage to all the animes we used to watch and how they did anime opening and stuff. So that'll be really cool for the nerds.
Could you put the song on Spotify?
I thought about that. Yeah, if it got really popular, I don't know how the process works to get a song out.
DistroKid.
What do you
and all
mean get a
those?
song? Like, just to have it on the platform?
Yeah, what's that?
I think you just need to register as an artist, and it's pretty easy to upload. They're not going to, like, do any marketing for you, but it'll be on the platform.
Yeah. I'm wondering how would I say it, because it's technically not my song. I mean, I kind of bought the rights from it from the guy who made it, but it's his voice and stuff and his production. I don't know.
I think like
it might be under the artist's name, but you could probably upload it under your like RTZ Productions.
Yeah.
And then the artist, like, you know how under the song title, there's the artist, that would probably be his.
Or like even writer. Like in the credits at the very bottom.
Yeah. Written by.
Yeah. Written by or produced by or whatever.
Yeah. Because there's one video that uses inspiration for the anime opening. There's another guy who did his own. He did really successful. He's like a stunt coordinator in Hollywood. He does like fight scenes and stuff in LA and stuff. His name is Chris Riven. And he did a short film based on My Hero Academia, that anime about the superpowers. And it's like, oh, what if it was based in LA? And so they had some stunt actors do it there, and they had a little fight scene. And it got super popular that he did, okay, let me try to pitch this to Hollywood execs. So let me make a pilot episode. Let me do like the whole opening sequence like it was an anime opening. So he had a whole song made for that too. And when he put that, he put it on just the song on YouTube. And it's like, hey, you can buy this link here. It was not Spotify. It was like some other private music selling app or music selling website, like Gumspring, I think it was called. But that's an option. Yeah. Without even going through Spotify, you can just buy it from a separate thing. Because I feel like I've always heard Spotify takes like so much money out of artists' streams. They barely make anything.
Yeah, any streaming platform, right?
Yeah. Surprisingly,
business
Tidal
model's not-
gives you the most, but I don't know anyone who actually listens to Tidal.
Yeah, the business
I've never
model's
heard of
not
that.
artist friendly. if you're trying to use it as a source of income.
Apple Music also does a lot too, like towards the artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Spotify's like
Apple Music.
Everything is against Spotify.
Apple Music is amazing.
Artist friendly one is Tidal. If you want to put it on Tidal.
Yeah. Work with Jay-Z, who was recently accused of unsavory things. I don't know. I don't know.
When is he not?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think in the future, kind of want to do another like an anime ending to continue this set
Is
of
it the
things.
end
We
of
did the
RTZ?
opening.
It's a shot for shot of the opening, just at nighttime.
Night. It's gonna be a somber, like a sad version, slowed down version of the opening.
Slow down. Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Because follows the same kind of formula.
And it's all night and rain scenes. Everyone's all sad and shit.
Yeah.
It has to be slow scenes of people walking slowly and stuff.
Just all the dance scenes slowed down 50%.
It's just
Grayscale
full fall cozy core. Just reading books in the rain. And
sepia undertone, that grayscale.
I'll be sick.
I think that'll be the next year project. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
And the website. Finish the website. It's really dope so far.
Fingers crossed. I get the website done in 2024.
It's so good so far.
It's halfway done. It ends in 4 days or so. It's like what right now on recording day is the 23rd. I have 8 days. We'll see. 8 days to do like 3 client videos. We have 1 project left for RTZ.
My project
that we're doing on We're shooting on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
To film and edit it before the 31st.
Yeah.
And do a project. Do the website. Hopefully, maybe try a clothing line. Get that printed out. So yeah.
I think you could also keep the website until January 1st.
Yeah,
and then you
9 days.
Cross it off right when you finish, and you start 2025 off hot.
There we go. Already moving the goalposts, but all right, we're good.
I mean, it makes sense though. You start off the year right. Yeah.
You can finish it 2024, but launch 2025.
I know it's not gonna feel like that to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably launching is probably 2025. That's like a really nice day. Hey, it's 2025. We're launching the website. Very good marketing appeal there. Definitely. But it's halfway done. Just gotta finish up 2 web pages.
Yeah.
In there. Don't look at me.
Ariba is coding it.
as we pod. Yeah. All right. What else did we do? So anime opening was February. Technically, we did a project in January. We did a dance video. A good old Garfield Park. That was the throwback about Bollywood song that Yash and Nishani did. Uncha Lambakad.
Oh, the one that they did the workshop for, right?
Yeah.
That was really fun because not only did they do a workshop so everyone got to learn the dances, but or the dance, but then you get to see the video and like it's kind of fun. Like, I know that choreo, I can do it with them while I'm watching the video or something. Kind of like with K-pop, you know. Back to K-pop.
No.
We need a counter for every time K-pop is mentioned.
K-pop counter.
Oh my God, that should be the 2024 K-pop
didn't
counter.
Go to Ariana Grande.
Thank you. Speaking of which,
she got you.
Yeah,
I fell for it.
And you
fool.
Yes.
No, but Garfield Park, it's that graffiti park. I say graffiti park, but it's like regular park in DC, and they have like that is a spot like a skate park underneath the ramp that leads into DC. And they put a lot of graffiti art all over that place. Beautiful place, really secluded and isolated. No one bothers you. And we've used it like 7 times. I always recommend it to clients. We're like, it's like, what's a cool urban spot in DC? I'm like, all right, go here. You can park right there. No one bothers you. No one's there.
There's plenty
when
of
they
parking.
ask for urban, you give them a place with graffiti. They're
just
like, all right, perfect.
That's exactly, You
read my mind.
I know what you're looking for,
But the parking there is amazing. There's plenty of parking. Never an issue there. You could actually take your family there for picnics.
DC, good parking? Never.
Whoa.
Well, it's not
Take
DC.
your
It's
family
technically
there.
not DC. It's technically Alexandria.
There's like a bunch of like homeless tents right there.
No. Not
There is.
There are, yeah.
Wait, are we thinking of the same place where we did various? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That Doja Cat video.
Doja Cat video there. Uncha Lambak was there. I don't know if you've actually been there.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm thinking of a different park. I'm thinking of the one with the giant bridge.
Alexandria is what you're thinking.
Yeah,
of.
the Alexandria one.
That's Jones Point.
Oh,
also a good place. My 2 places I recommend to people.
That place is family friendly.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
DC one,
so it's not
the actual park part of a Garfield Park is nice because like a playground,
And
volleyball
that's
field,
in DC.
tennis.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the one in Alexandria Jones Park.
Yeah, the skate park is right under it. Is like a small homeless shelter. There's a few tents over there.
Oh, okay,
I've
yeah.
never
don't
actually
take your family
seen
there.
anybody there.
I think we would.
Otherwise, they're inside
Well,
the
during the
tents.
daytime,
Yeah.
they're gonna be
Oh.
out and about.
But they've gentrified a little bit because down that road where it says no parking,
Yeah.
they've put a
There's
that
a-
pickleball.
Oh my
Pickleball
God.
court.
Scourge.
Oh my
it's
God.
over
Yeah.
now.
No,
Was that like I haven't heard about it in a few months? Is it over? Is pickleball
Pickleball?
over?
No,
No.
like a lot of gyms are actually replacing basketball courts
God
with
damn
pickleball
it.
courts.
Pickleball courts?
That was a
Well, I would
2024
rather play
sport.
pickleball than basketball.
I played pickleball for the first
Get-
time.
It's a workout. Why are we hating on it? It's not golf.
Basketball's a workout,
No,
But
it is. No, I'm not saying
the reason-
basketball's not bad,
but basketball's cool.
but not everyone can do.
Have you considered
but not
you just
everyone can
look
play.
stupid?
Not everyone can
Play
play basketball.
table tennis or play tennis.
But not the,
Not combination.
At least pickleball, everyone can play it. Basketball, not everyone can
Yeah.
play it. Like personally cannot run around and
No, I'm
You know?
I'm just being silly because I also have never played it. It looks fun, but
it's not golf.
They
The
gotta be
reason-
onto something.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the reason they're replacing all the basketball courts with pickleball courts, one, right now it's a fad. It's popular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Two, it's hard to keep track of people who come to play basketball. Like you just need to bring a ball. You don't even need to sign into the gym. Sometimes it's easy to evade. You know, like pickleball is more like
so they're trying to kick at
court.
the
You
street
need to reserve a
youths.
court. You need to
Yeah.
all these
Mhm.
things. Yeah,
That makes sense.
it's like easier maintenance, like better
Better
use
control,
of the space. You
yeah.
can charge more.
Mhm.
It's
and you can even offer your own paddles and stuff, and that could be a rental fee and
yeah,
get
It's
more money
more-
with that.
more
yeah.
profitable.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did that workshop video and then made a concept video from that video and kind of like advertised the workshop. But one thing we did in 2024 was a lot of workshops. That's where we really focused on.
Yes.
I thought the video came first, then the workshop.
Yeah, one or the other. I think probably the video first, and it was like, yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
learn
Yeah, it
this,
was the video
come to
first,
class
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
From then on, we started doing a lot more workshops, like once a month. We were doing them.
I did
They
my
were
first
on and
workshop.
off. Yeah, Ariba did her first workshop experience.
Yeah.
Talk about it,
Well, I did
but
the
I
song.
won't look at you.
Right here. Eye contact. So in 2024, I did my first workshop ever, and it was to a Bollywood song called "Oof." It's a really fun, upbeat song. It was supposed to be beginner level, and clearly in my head, I thought it was boring choreo. So I'm like, okay, this is beginner level. But I realized beginner level doesn't mean boring choreo. It means not hitting every single beat.
Wait. But Prithvi was a student there. What did you think level wise? What was the difficulty of Ariba's workshop?
I thought it was advertised accurately. Like,
Oh, you thought it was beginner level?
yeah, I mean,
But you're also a dancer.
sure. This is just my
Yeah.
perspective, right? But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think like the important thing for a beginner workshop is you still want it to be challenging for
Okay.
beginners,
okay.
and I think it did.
Oh,
that,
okay.
Right? Like
I thought it was
I think
too
that's what you were
challenge-
trying to say with when you said it was not boring.
Yeah.
I think it like for beginners it was challenging, which is good.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
it was
I thought it was-
appropriately.
Okay.
I think we got to also
Based.
understand there's actually 4 levels there. So we might think there's a beginner, intermediate, advanced, but there's a 4th level under beginner, which is intro for people who haven't danced at all. Which I think
Which
was a lot
is-
of mostly your crowd
Yeah,
because a lot
I
of your
think-
friends came
Yeah.
that never have danced before.
Which is I should have done an intro level class.
Yeah.
I think it was difficult for some of them because they're not usually dancers or have never taken a class. Actually, this was their first time ever.
Yeah.
Or I've never danced at all. But I thought I had made it easy enough, but I thought then just I don't know. From what I observed, it turned out like it wasn't as easy as I thought it was in my head. I should have
Yeah.
made it easier. But you're saying that for a beginner, like the title of a beginner class, it was challenging enough for a beginner.
Not even the title. I feel like using the titles is kind of misleading
Subjective?
sometimes.
Okay.
It's subjective, right? I think your choreography gave space for both like intro level, beginner level, and intermediate folks to
Oh, okay.
get something meaningful from the workshop.
Cool.
basically.
Thanks.
Like it wasn't skewed to either direction.
Okay.
It was
Well-
a pretty successful workshop too.
Oh yeah, there was
Yeah,
there
full
was a
class,
lot of
a lot
people
of people.
there. Really awesome having all that support from all those friends, and I had a lot of fun. I actually want to do more, but I want to make original K-pop choreo, like so choreo to K-pop songs, but it's a little bit harder when there's already choreo for a lot of these K-pop songs. But yeah, no, it's really fun. And like the joy of teaching, it was different. It wasn't like in a classroom setting. And I don't know. I'd do it
She
again.
couldn't beat the kids like normally. So
Yeah, I couldn't beat
Different.
my friends. So I had to
Rulers.
actually use my kind words or whatever. Yeah, whatever that is.
crazy.
Shout
It's
out to your
wild.
friends.
Yeah, right. No, yeah. There was so many. Moon came, Kanan, Prithvi, Astra, Tameen, like Charmeen. People people I wouldn't even expect they came. It was good. It's a good time.
Yeah, one friend brought you flowers too.
Yeah.
It's like, here's
one
your
of my
first.
family friends came.
Congratulations on your first
Yeah,
workshop.
she
Yeah,
brought me
that's so nice.
flowers. It was so nice.
Community.
Yeah. I was a little
Yeah.
nervous, but it was
Yeah.
good.
That
Oh,
was a- that
Rachna
was
came. Yeah, I forgot Rachna's name. Yeah. Rachna came.
Good. Yeah, so that was a really good turnout. But we've had like varying success with the workshops, which is pretty standard for anyone who's trying to get dance classes in the area. From what everyone I've talked to,
Especially
takes
Virginia.
a lot of commitment, a lot of advertising, and just continuously doing it over and over again. I don't know if I'm that kind of person that can just constantly get in people's face, hey, come to the workshop, come to the workshop.
Yeah.
Eventually, I get tired of doing that for every time. I think that happened
You're not
this
like
year.
the type of person in general.
I'm not an advertiser. I can't do
You're not.
marketing.
You're really
Yeah.
I
bad
would
at it.
not have a good job in marketing.
Working on that SEO.
That's
It's
also
because you don't like being annoyed with all those.
I don't like,
marketing.
yeah.
So you
It's a
think
lot
you're
of
annoying
what
other
I think,
people.
what I would like. So I'm like, I don't like people spamming
Yeah.
me.
Well, this is
I
an
don't wanna
elementary
spam
school
others.
where you treat others the way you want to be treated. Okay, this is a business. You do what you got to do to make your business thrive.
I need to hide
Whether
behind
you
the
like it or not.
RTZ logo.
yeah.
Everything I do is behind the monkey's doing it, not me. It's RTZ.
It's the monkey.
It's
yeah.
the monkey. We need a name for the RTZ mascot.
The
Can't
monkey.
be RTZ because it's actually my initials. Our initials.
Should it share the same initials?
Should we start with R? Should it be like Ritzy? Ritz?
Rich
Why
Tommy.
don't you just name it Zammy?
Rich Tommy
Zammy.
Zammy the
Zaman.
monkey.
I want that to be my nickname.
Well, that's not your nickname, baby.
Oh, damn.
Riz-
Wow.
Rich Tommy Zaman,
already
which is an
taken.
anagram of Tommy Richmond. And then
Isn't Tommy Richmond a real...
You can do it
Yeah, he's the
backwards.
$1 million dollar-
Yeah, the $1 million baby, yeah.
maybe is it $1 Million Baby?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. The Woodbridge guy.
Yeah, Woodbridge guy.
He was on Obama's list of top songs.
Obama.
Obama's list of top songs had 2 artists from Woodbridge, Virginia,
Oh.
Wasn't
Shabuzi.
Who was the other one? Oh, Shabuzi, yeah.
and Tommy Richmond.
his is like a country song, right?
Yeah, he's like a
the
country
bar
artist,
song.
Shabuzi, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about
Pretty good.
Shabuzi's name? I thought it was like a artist name he picked. It's actually based off his last name, which is like it's like spelled kind of the same, but it's very like a African name. And apparently, like he got that name because people couldn't spell his name right or pronounce his name right, and people said Shabuzi. So they
Like, turned it into a
That's
nickname.
gonna be my artist name.
That's
How do you
crazy.
say it?
I have no idea. You figure that out.
Probably
You can look.
saying
You
Hey,
call him up.
Siri.
ethnic names. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like
we'll go. Rich Thompson.
Well, yeah, what were we talking? We're talking about the monkey. We're talking about the
Monkey.
marketing.
Marketing. Her solo.
I feel like because the workshops are only one arm of the creative, like of your creative
Mm.
output, you can't dedicate all your time to it. Also, it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
time-consuming thing.
yeah.
Resources. Like if you were only doing workshops, I'm sure you would
Yeah, it'd be a
bite
lot
the bullet
easier
and like
to do.
spam people.
Yeah. And it's hard. Definitely, and like, yeah, it is definitely a time-consuming thing and money. Because like, being a YouTuber, technically, I don't make any money. We don't make any money from all the videos. Maybe you might get free stuff, which we'll talk about later. But we make dance videos, and that's always copyrighted music, so we don't get any ad revenue. And the few times we do get ad revenue, I think this year one of the biggest accomplishments for RTZ was that we finally got a payout from YouTube after
Hell yeah!
not 8 years.
9
After
years.
8
Hit it.
years.
Yo!
Payout, baby!
grand total of.
$100. Everyone gets 5 cents split amongst all 30 people over the years.
Oh God.
But
Not
yeah,
important. You take that $100 bill, you frame it, and hang it up.
my first 100.
Yeah,
Oh, like Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, that was what I was doing.
That's
Sentiment.
special.
That
It's
was
actually his first dollar. That he
I
made.
know.
sentiment, first of many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. That's the thing. Like, I wanted to do, like, some of the other videos we've done this year, it was less dance video. Like, just, put on a song, go to location, just dance, credits. That's it. But I wanted to make more of a talking game show, talking to the person, talking to the audience, more fun thing. So we did this thing called the Dance Challenge, where it's kind of based off the Steezy series where they did 3 choreographers, 1 song, where, like the name suggests, they had 3 choreographers all dance to the same song and they review each other. So we did the same thing, but we did a Bollywood song with 3 of our RTC members.
What was the song?
It was Aake Kule from...
Sing it.
कैसे यार ने प्यार कैसे होता है
When you get copyright strike for that.
If we get copyright, that means we're on tune. We're
I
on
have to
pitch.
stop her.
We got it right.
He added an extra note that wasn't actually there. He tends to do those.
Ariba has this ongoing tirade against me that I'm tone
He
deaf.
is tone deaf. I love Raheem. He's so talented, so
No,
creative in so
not
many
enough.
different aspects.
Not enough.
But he
I will be good at everything.
is tone deaf.
Tone deaf.
When he sings and hums a song, he's 2 or 3 octaves below or 5 notes behind. And I'm like, no.
There could be something there because people, I think, experience tone differently if you play instruments versus singing. Like you play guitar.
Yeah.
I play piano.
So- played a bunch of
your
instruments,
ear's
yeah.
probably really tuned to guitar tone, and
well,
it's similar. But when you're singing, your brain probably is like.
Ariba's also a hater. Don't listen to her.
I am not trying to be
She's
a
a
hater.
hater.
Listen, if you can be honest about things,
She's like,
and
no, I
have to
can
take
sing.
it-
Don't try to come into my zone.
If you have to be honest and I have to take that honesty, you got to listen to my honesty, okay? I'm sorry. You're tone deaf.
some people are like, they have perfect pitch where they hear a note and they're like, that's B#9 or whatever.
I can.
You have perfect pitch?
No.
Oh, fuck. This man. I'm
From
Charlie
like
motherfucking Puth.
in like a playground setting kind of way. Like if I'm singing in the car,
Okay.
I
You,
can
so
hit
you have
it
musical
perfect.
knowledge.
Yeah. I think my
I
ear
mean, you
is
can
good.
hear a note. Yeah.
I can
couldn't-
pick
couldn't
up
I don't
songs.
have music theory, so I couldn't hear a note and say it's this. note.
Like recognize
Oh
it.
yeah. That's really hard. That's something you have to
That's
learn.
like to study. That's what
Some
Yeah, that's
people
what
are
you
just,
study.
Like, genetically
Yeah,
there.
I can pick up songs on the piano. You play a song for me, I can start pressing buttons to figure out, okay, this is the notes I'm supposed to go in order. But no, yeah.
On a side note, the piano is the most easiest instrument to learn. Just gonna say that out there.
Well, actually,
I'll say
wait, pause.
it's because all the notes are
Wait.
laid out
Easy to
corne-
It's easier to,
sequentially.
yes. It's not the easiest thing to know.
Sure, maybe the
or-
mandolin.
I don't think
No,
any
the
instrument-
Maybe the recorder.
The
I think that's,
recorder is
like,
the easiest.
It's easy to like learn the theory and practice.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
start to
yeah.
master.
Yes,
like the-
yes.
Yeah,
It
at
has
the
the
level,
highest
but
scale up.
you can learn like how to read notes and
Yeah.
apply them
Yes,
really
that
easy
is easy.
compared to
He
other
only knows that because
instruments
I
you have
told him that.
I told you that.
I told you that.
I told-
You were literally on the guitar, and I said, "Oh, like the piano is easier to learn."
I've been saying that for years.
I literally said that.
Alright.
You've
You're
never said that
wrong. I've
ever.
It's the same notes though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is the same notes, but like on the guitar, you know how like you
On
have
the
all
guitar, I
of
have
these
to, like,
and you have to
go on
you
the
know?
string and then
Yeah.
go down.
Like
and then-
for like
manually,
the piano, all the order of the notes that they go in on a sheet, it's the same order on the piano. Like it's
Yeah.
you know, like that's what I'm trying to say. Whereas
Like
on the
in
guitar,
sheet music and whatnot.
yes,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
if you were to take the same sheet music on a guitar, it doesn't go in like the perfect order. It's like it's all over the place, you know,
I've lost so much.
depending on your
So,
fingers and
depending
stuff.
on
I mean,
what-
yeah, but
where you are, and yeah.
the
that's
piano
okay.
is just the first like for like say a 5-year-old to pick up a
Yeah.
piano would be easier versus a guitar.
right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So like your keys are all laid out.
Exactly,
And you have
that's why.
2 octaves or 3 octaves of keys.
Yes. Yeah.
Whereas a guitar, the average guitar has 6 strings. They're tuned in fourths, except for strings 2 and 3. They're tuned in thirds.
See,
So
and
you
that's
need to
that's
remember that
yeah,
stuff.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
way more confusing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's more confusing than a piano.
It's hard to like switch between the instruments, but if
It
you like
is,
dedicate
yeah.
to one,
Right.
it can
So it's
hopefully it should
impressive.
get
It's
easier.
impressive when you see actual artists out there playing instruments and singing. Because singing and playing an instrument together, it is
Very
not
difficult.
easy at all.
I do find that impressive.
Yeah,
Very
I have
difficult.
tried. Like I've picked up songs on the piano, and I obviously have the lyrics memorized because I like the song. I'm trying to play it and sing at the same time, and I pause every single time. It is not easy.
It's definitely telling you to practice.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
such a
I-
common that
Yeah.
it happens all the time. But when you sit and think about it, it's like, damn, that
It's-
person is
it's-
talented.
Yeah.
they're practicing a lot. Like I've lost so much guitar skill, and then the other day I picked it up and I shredded my fingers just playing a few chords. 'Cause, like I've lost all the calluses on my fingertips and everything. And I'm switching back and forth. It's like, yeah, you really gotta practice all of these things.
Same with the
constantly.
piano playing. Like you get used to like switching around and your fingers get like used to the stretching. When I try playing it now, my fingers get hurt because I'm not used to all that stretching and moving my hands around.
You know why I could never get so good at instruments? I have
Yeah.
small hands.
Excuses.
Yeah.
I
can never use my pinky to play notes on the guitar. I was like,
Oh man,
That's
this
fair.
is not the same, but that's why I could never do the expert in Guitar Hero. My pinky couldn't get to the fifth one.
They were meant for long-fingered weirdos.
you never play through the fire and flames.
No, I can only do it on medium, which uses the first 4.
Yeah.
I could never yeah.
It's
The standard man has
It's
really long
ableist.
fingers.
These
Your
instruments
fingers
are
long.
ableist.
Hey,
Really?
hey, he has normal hands. He can play it all.
Thank you.
It's because he's been playing
I've
it. He
been
kept
told
up
by
with the
the
guitar.
ladies.
So I've been told by the ladies. Oh,
That's why he likes virgin mojitos.
No, I was designated driver this past Thursday, so I'm like,
yeah.
hey, bartender, can I have something, non-alcoholic?
Not club soda though, but yeah.
Not just soda. And I'm like, you want a passion fruit virgin, mojito?
Oh my God,
I was
that
like,
sounds delicious.
Sounds great.
It does sound good.
So that's when I went with it, and I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
I want this from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told you. I was telling you last time we talked about this that Monisha gets mocktails all the time, and they're always delicious, and not just because of the pretty stuff that goes in on it, but like it's just yummy juices mixed together. But it's good.
Well, that one was really good. It was like fresh mints. Like she
Yes.
did the whole
Yeah,
snack and
yeah.
everything. Because prior to that place, we went to another bar where it was like a something. And it was a bunch of like orange juice, pineapple juice mixed together. And I was like, this is just sugar. Like this is not interesting.
Yeah.
But the mojito, there's like texture and like different things going on. I was like, that's actually pretty good.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
definitely off topic, but
No?
mojitos are
Completely on
virgin
topic.
mojitos.
Sugary drinks are a cop out.
What's everyone's favorite drinks, by the way? Since we are on drinks.
Well, anything with passion fruit gets me. Do I blame Drake for it? I do, but passion fruit all the way.
Just a Bahama mama. Yeah. I'm like super late to the game, but I just started drinking kombucha.
Oh.
Kombucha. Yeah, that's like
And-
2023 fad.
I
No,
think, like,
even later.
Before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2023 was last year.
I
boo-boo.
wasn't into it before, but now like I just like the very harsh, strong flavor.
So does kombucha have alcohol in it?
Some do, some don't.
It
Some are
depends on how long it
fermented,
ferments.
so it's like a very low alcohol percent.
What is it? Is it grape fermented? Or what is it?
I think you can do different things.
Depends
I've tried
on
like a
the-
ginger one. That's really good. And because it's so strong, you drink it slowly.
Because they can make you
So I
shit
like-
fast, right? Like if you
I think
drink it
it's
too
like
fast.
probiotics and stuff.
No, yeah, if you drink it too
probiotics,
fast,
yeah.
yeah. If you drink it too fast, it makes you shit. Okay, so
exclusive.
have you guys ever like considered how bidets are meant to clean butts? Yes. However,
I suppose.
not all butts are made the same, okay?
Wow.
We're not all the same. Just like if you notice, a Corgi, a Shiba, and a Pomsky's ass, you can see their buttholes clearly as day. Like it's daytime all the time, okay? Whereas like
Yuki's right now.
yes, exactly. She's not even trying. Like you're not even looking for it in your face, right?
Be a lady, Yuki.
She
How
can't
dare
help
you?
it. It's her butt. Stop judging her butthole.
Okay.
Seems
But
like you're
anyways-
judging people's buttholes.
But see, no, I'm trying to judge you. Okay, so here's the thing: not all buttholes are the same. So like, there are some dogs and humans whose buttholes you gotta look for it. Okay, so I think if you have a bidet and you just use a bidet to clean yourself, if you got a butthole like a Shiba, fine, you're lucky. You can just use a bidet. But not everyone's buttholes are like a Shiba's, and you have to wipe and use a bidet. I genuinely believe Rahib's asshole is not like Yuki's, and he needs to learn to wipe.
Calling me. First of all, my butthole is the cleanest butthole in every room I'm in. I know for a fact. My bidet works spectacular.
2024.
Okay, I don't know how Rahib does it, but I guess his butthole is cleaner than
First of all,
mine.
there's 2 settings on every
I know
bidet.
how he does it. He's spreading them cheeks.
Is he? 'Cause
First of
I
all,
do that and it
I've
doesn't
said
work.
this before on the podcast. You gotta be twerking on the toilet, right? You wipe and
That's
then
true.
you shake your ass.
Is that why our toilet keeps breaking? Did you keep twerking on it so
First of all, it's
hard?
great because you
You
keep
gotta-
falling in the toilet.
You gotta
right?
make sure the alignment of the water is like,
Yeah,
I
'cause
do
there's-
that.
it's a
No,
little trial
I
and
do
error.
that.
Two
I do
settings,
that.
one for women, as it's supposed to be for their
The front.
for their vagina, and one for buttholes, right?
Yes.
You use whichever one you need to, depending where your butthole. Maybe your
Yes.
butthole and your privates are a
that,
bit closer.
that,
or
I,
a bit
I,
further.
that I already do.
So you do that, and then you shift around. You shift
yes,
around.
but sometimes you still have to wipe.
you have an awkwardly placed butthole, don't you?
That might be it.
Yeah.
I got an analogy. Bidets are like tools, right?
Definitely.
Take for instance a hammer. We might have different sized hands, but we figure out how to use the hammer based on our own hand.
Oh.
Right? We figure out how to pick it up, where to hold it, whatever.
So where did the toilet paper
We got to
come
do
in?
the same thing with the bidet. It's a tool. Every person got to figure out how to use it for themselves.
And you haven't figured out how to use it.
I have used it for myself, but Rahib, wiping is
You're
the
judging
thing.
way too much. Are you watching me in the toilet?
Yes.
From the toilet up?
Yes.
Your
Maybe
cameras
you're
in
not,
there?
Like,
I got
spending
cameras in
enough
everywhere.
time with the bidet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
You're rushing it. You should be
Sometimes-
enjoying the moment.
Sometimes if I use the bidet for too long, it just splashes water everywhere, and I'm like, I don't want that either.
Well, that's not should
you
be happening at all.
it's got to be rinsed out. You know what I mean?
Oh god.
It got to be at an angle where it hits and then falls straight down.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That
takes
that,
everything with it.
Okay, that does happen,
Yeah.
but like I still want to wipe because I always want to double check. Like it doesn't hurt, and you should always.
All right.
wipe.
That's true. Always double tap.
Always
Maybe-
double tap. Always double tap.
Maybe you should consult a doctor for your
my bubble
techniques.
is fine. Okay.
I'm having deja vu. We've definitely
Yes, we
had
talked
this
about
Yeah.
this. This is
conversation
the first one
that
of our first
ended
YouTube.
with you
or-
saying, "My butthole is fine." Okay. I'm
I
There
think
are
this
pretty
is-
three
sure.
I
things that
think
always
this is
come
our-
up on this podcast.
K-pop?
Ariana Grande, K-pop, Ariba interrupting. That's number 3. Fourth one.
No,
is
you interrupting
buttholes.
me. Oh my god!
All
First of all-
Ariba topics
first of all,
too.
Yeah.
Can I just point out? No, wait. Buttholes is Rahib. It's a Rahib topic, and I don't talk about Ariana Grande as much as I talk about K-pop. Okay, y'all somehow bring up Ariana Grande.
Oh,
That is not
what?
true.
No,
I'm not sure if I remember.
no.
not true.
I'm literally editing the
You
podcast.
did-
I know.
you did this time.
I did this time.
Yeah.
We need
Okay,
a
fine.
counter for that.
9 out of 10 is still the majority.
Okay, but wait. What's your favorite drink?
Virgin Mojito, right?
The Virgin Mojito, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. And then yours was the kombucha, and yours was
Passion fruit.
passion
Anything.
fruit.
Anything. So then what's yours?
Mm.
Oh wait, I would say
Is really that
coffee,
necessary?
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
In
yeah.
general, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
If
mean,
we're not counting.
banana milk.
Okay.
Banana milk from H Mart specifically. It's delicious. It's amazing.
That's good.
Bubble tea.
Yeah. Passion fruit boba.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm down. Done.
Bing, bang, bong.
Bing, bap, boom, bap.
That be that now. Shit,
it's a
type of
Kendrick
shit
song.
I'm on, you wouldn't understand.
Hey.
Mustard.
Yeah.
It's a different song, but yeah, we're there. The energy's
same
there.
producer, so you're not wrong.
Yep.
Shout out to Jack Antonoff. No, it was Mustard for Peekaboo too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which songs did
You
Jack
said
do?
a lot of words right
I'm
now
not
and
sure.
names. I'm like, what
I think
the fuck?
he was on all of them.
He had producing credits on
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. Okay. Back on track. What were we? What's the last video we talked about?
We talked.
I got you.
her,
Marketing.
dance video.
Workshops and stuff.
Shops.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you talked
yeah.
about the Steezy wannabe video.
Wow. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Sorry, I
You
didn't
say
know
it
I was-
like that.
I couldn't say the
You say it like that.
Cooley, the Ake
The
Cooley video.
easy format.
Ake
Yeah.
and Cooley.
We're gonna do that next year again. I want to focus more on that. I want to do because there's some artists that I know who've grown up, who've like blown up a little bit and made their own singles. This guy is a tabla player that I worked with once. He was like a VT student, Virginia Tech student at that point many years ago. But he got really famous doing tabla at like events, at weddings, galas, things like that. He's KVS tabla on Instagram.
Did he do a remix of a Frank Ocean, The Nights remix?
Maybe.
Was that him?
Maybe.
Or was that a different tabla guy?
I don't know. I only know him.
Okay.
But he got super famous. He got like 1 million followers on Instagram, whatever. And so he
Wow.
put out he made his own tabla track. It's like a house desi tabla track. It's actually like it's a bop. Yeah. So he's making a single. So I want to do one of those for the dance challenges where we get everyone to do their own take on this
I like that.
tabla / house song.
That'd be
You can do
unique.
hip hop. You can do some classical dancing, some Bollywood. That. So that'll be a good one.
Bangara as well.
Bangara.
Bangra. That'd be
You're a
cool.
disgrace. Yeah, that'll be fun.
That would be unique. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep be a disgrace to something you're not.
I think I want to focus on more on like all of the South Asian DJs we worked with in DDN and during our college years.
Yeah.
Y'all have very nice mixes and mashups. They still do. Sid Kell still pretty active.
I thought you would
Does
say Blake G. You could do Blake
Yeah.
songs too.
Yeah,
You
Blake.
could do.
Yeah, I love Blake, but I don't think his songs are all that danceable.
Well, that's
Um,
that's the challenge.
So I'll wait for a
Interpretation.
dance.
yeah,
song.
that's the.
Interpret. Yeah,
yeah.
that is the challenge.
That
The
is
dance challenge.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, seriously. If you do one of his songs, it would be very unique.
Yeah.
Blake G is a college friend of mine that Rahib and I somehow linked up with again.
At an anime
At
convention.
an random anime convention, not even a popular one. And Rahib's been like,
Said shit on that
no,
anime.
I mean, yeah, it was a really shitty one too.
It was.
But he was there, and he started doing he started filming for various music videos for him and whatnot. And yeah,
That's
he's
the guy
really
we did,
talented.
you guys were extras on.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
I like his music.
Yeah, his like the other day, he was listening to one of his songs, and I was like, "Wow, this song's a banger! Who's this by?" He's like, "Blake G," and I'm like, "Oh my god, that's
You
my
have to sound so
friend."
surprised.
Well, no, because like you don't usually think of, "Oh, my friend created this. Let's like go,"
Right,
to,
yeah.
you know, like usually you would know or like
Yeah.
or whatever. But it was just I didn't even recognize his voice, but it was amazing. The beats were great. The words are awesome, and
Yeah, he
Shout
just
out to him.
released his
He's
debut album, and it's pretty good.
doing
Really
really
good.
well. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Also,
out
didn't know
to
he's
this.
like he's a pretty white guy,
Yeah.
but he's fully fluent in Spanish, and so he put out a full Spanish song on his album too called
That's
Dime.
sick.
And like I just listened to it. He gave me like a preview because I've been doing a lot of his videos, making social media content for him over the year. And so he gave me like a preview of the album. And I was listening to it, and that Dime came on. I was like, "Yo, do you know Spanish?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fluent." I'm like, "All right, damn, okay,
Casual.
shit."
Well,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Very talented.
it's very telling when you can be fluent enough language that you make a whole song. in that
Yeah,
language.
that's a true.
That's pretty
Oh my god, we should make a Bangla song.
Bangla song.
Yeah.
No.
Ami ekhane ashti, ami
that's why.
podcast korteছি, তুমি
Yeah.
কেমন আছো আমি জানি না.
Wait, I feel like Bangla is a good language to rap in.
Yeah, I literally
sounded
just
like-
sounded dope right now.
That sounded kind of
It sounds
Yeah.
good if you don't understand
It
it.
was a lot.
Because all she said was, "How are you? I'm doing good."
I did not say
Yeah.
that.
¿Tú me llamas?
I said, yeah, I said, well, that's the beginning, and then I
Yeah.
said,
So-
then I said, I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
good. A fourth of what you said was English.
When you can't
it's the
understand
proper
what you're
English.
saying, it sounds really good.
Yeah, that's why I listen to
That's why
K-pop.
I listen to K-pop.
Yeah.
Look
no.
who brought back K-pop.
Well, you were about to say
Ariba.
it. You were about to say it too.
Mhm.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So this year Rahib has also done a lot of various videos on free stuff that he's gotten. He's gotten like a free like a editing app or whatever, and then he's also gotten a cool backpack that he never gets to use because he already has a backpack. Doesn't let me
Oh,
use
you
it
don't say
because
that.
I also have a backpack. But it's a dope ass backpack. It has all these different compartments. I don't know. It's really cool. Like if he hadn't gotten that for free, I would actually buy that backpack. It's pretty dope.
So these last 2 years, I would say, I've been getting a lot of spam emails. They look like your most typical spam stuff. But they all say like, "Oh yeah, we like your content, whatever, blah blah." Some of them say, "Okay, we like your content, but we can make it better. We can advertise it more." It's like SEO, Google search, advertising, right? They want me to buy their service so they can advertise it. Obvious spam. It's always an Indian person too. So spam that. But there's some ones that are like, "Oh, we're selling this product. We'll give it to you for free if you do a review for us." I'm like, okay, sure. So I did, out of the blue, I did the first one I got. I was like, okay, I'll do it. What's the harm? I'm not giving them any credit card information or whatever, blah, blah, no Nigerian prince nonsense. So, but then I was like, yeah, sure, I'll give it to them. And then 2 weeks later, I got a whole ass backpack in the mail. I was like, yeah, this is real. It's a real backpack. It's actually good quality. So I did a whole review video for them.
It's a great
That's
backpack.
crazy because you could have just not done the video.
I could have just not done
Yeah.
anything. Like, oh, thanks, suckers.
But see, then you never get any more people doing it for you, like giving you free stuff to do these reviews.
I think it's a
so
very
cool.
risky
No, that's
business
true,
model
but
too
yeah,
for
like their
them.
business, like,
They're
to-
at the risk for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just sending out their backpack for free,
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
product for free.
But they know the risk, I think.
I'm
know what they're
assuming
doing.
like reaching out to not a public figure, but someone with the online presence.
Yeah.
It would be easy to discredit you publicly. Like if,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
he promised us this and didn't do it.
But this
Yeah.
company did not ask for anything in return. Like
Nope, just the review video and
Just
to
a
like
review.
pretty cool.
advertise it on my hey, buy this here.
Oh, so
That's
you
it.
must have done it immediately after you got the backpack, right?
Yeah, I did it like a week after.
That
I
was a
got it,
joke.
within
and they didn't
I thought it took you a while.
that was the other thing.
and they didn't
We'll get
ask
to
for
that.
like to see the video beforehand before releasing.
Not really. I just sent them like, hey, this is how the video's gonna look. Like, okay, cool. And then
Okay.
that's it. And I made a bunch of TikToks and real stuff. So they're pretty easygoing for that. It was not like I think if I did a real bigger brand
A
like
bigger
Nike
brand.
or stuff, they'd be like very specific and stuff.
I mean, on their end, it's probably super low effort, right? It's just they just
Yeah.
gotta send you a backpack.
Yeah. So they're just sending out a product and
they're
then get all this
probably-
advertising and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably for bigger influencers. We're not that big here, but it got something. It was really strange. But after that, I've been getting a lot of spam, similar emails about, oh yeah, a lot of backpacks offers. I don't need that many more backpacks, so I just say no. Some of them I do respond, like, hey, yeah, I'll do this, and then they never respond.
You could do a
things like that.
giveaway. Like, you know how
Yeah,
those
if
people do
they actually,
giveaways?
no one ever contacted me back after I initially replied to them, but I still do get them. There's one I got the other day. I got a lot of different products, backpacks, a lot of things that don't relate to RTZ videography at all. It was like massage chairs, heating pads for cramps.
Oh, fun.
Of different like practical lights.
You could
Latest
relate.
one, yeah. Latest one I got was a vibrator. It was a sex company.
Hell
What?
yeah.
It was
Well,
like, yeah.
I mean,
Hell
I am
yeah.
right here.
let's brand it.
Yeah.
RTZ
When's that video
production.
coming
I
out?
could do a review for you and everything.
I'm using it right now for test.
I could review that
It's
for you.
actually remote control.
It's all inside of you.
Ew.
Squid Game
Everybody
style.
look under
Everyone
your
gets
seats.
I could have done a review on that.
They never responded.
Oh, you replied back?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a random.
So they
one.
wanted you to make a review video?
Yeah.
Using the product?
You?
I don't know. Maybe they saw
It
a
could
video
be
with a
vibrator
replay
for
and then
men.
it was like, yeah,
Yeah, it could be a vibrator for men.
it could be.
But
yeah.
I feel like there has to be some sense of like someone there was just like this dance channel show.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I think at some point they're just mass sending it out. Like
Yeah,
find anyone with like
definitely.
even like a medium level of influence, and like,
That's
all right,
wild.
let's send it to everyone. One of these got to respond.
Like I can understand a massage chair. Like, hey, tired of dancing?
Yeah,
Here's a massage chair.
Yeah.
Vibrator is kind of hard to.
If you're tired of dancing, you gotta massage other parts too.
You need to be
That's what
totally
vibrator's
relaxed.
That's such a
Yeah.
comical premise.
You
is
sit
like
on the massage
a
chair while
YouTube-
you sit on the vibrator.
a YouTube channel that only reviews like sex toys.
Welcome back
Like
to
it's
R&R.
the same way like dudes do like backpacks
Welcome
and stuff
back.
like
Yeah.
you did, and then they're like going through the
That's
toy.
R&R
Like,
to an extreme.
yeah, it has this really nice lining. It looks like it's water resistant. But
It's like and you gotta
I
make
hope
it
it is.
kid friendly, so you gotta like describe it in the most friendliest terms without going into specifics on how to use it.
oh my god, there's a skit in there somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of very strange emails like that. Only a few have panned out, and then another one I got that was a lot more official was for this editing plugin called Dehancer. So just all I don't know, an effect in your editing program that I use that gives it like a old school filmy look aesthetic to it. You can look like vintage film and stuff. And so they sent me that. It was very popular. It was pretty expensive plugin. It was like $600. But they sent me that. Like, hey, can you do a review for this? Make a video talking about the ups and downs. Make an honest one. And if you do it, you'll get to keep the plugin for free. I was like, yeah, $600 plugin for free. I'll do it. They hit me about that in like April, right? I said, yeah. At first I said no, I didn't want to do it. It looked like a lot of work. And then it hit me back up in June. I was like, yeah, this time I'll do it. I got some more free time. And they gave me the access, the code. I used it for like a month. And it's like, yeah, you have a month license. Do the video. And then it was July. I totally forgot about it, right? And they hit me up like, hey, how's the video going on? I was like, oh, can I get an extension, please? I've been working so hard. I just didn't have enough time. And it's like, oh yeah, don't worry. We'll give you an extension. They gave me like a 3-month extension, right? So I was like, oh yeah, cool. My dumbass was like, I got 3 months. I'll wait. I did the whole school thing where like you wait till the very last day. I waited till what I thought was the last day. I was like, yeah, now I'm halfway through I'm writing down the review and everything. And then go back to the computer and check it. My license expired the day before for the program. I was like, wow, I got the day wrong. So now I'm just like embarrassed. I don't want to ask for another extension. So I just ghost them again. I was like, forget it. They probably don't need it from me, right? 2 weeks later, they emailed me back. It's like, hey, so how's the review going? I'm like, shit. All right, let me face the
Come clean.
Yeah, come clean, face the facts. Like, yeah, I got the date wrong. I'm sorry. I don't want to ask for another extension. So just forget about it, right? I apologize for wasting your time. And they're like, no, it's fine. Here's another extension. Just try it again.
Yeah, they probably like.
They're
It's nothing to them.
It's probably nothing to them. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So this time I managed to finally do it, and I did a review. I waited another month. I waited like 2 days before the extension. Again, I didn't learn my
I
lesson.
thought you waited 2 days before.
Clients are listening to this like, we
Yeah,
don't want to
right?
work with this guy.
It's because I was busy working on other client stuff. This is the least priority.
Oh, sure.
I was making sure my clients got what they paid for, all right?
Except this one. Except this one.
Except this one. But don't worry, Dehancer. I got your review out. We did it.
And it's
finally.
a good review.
How's the
I
product?
actually commented on it.
It was great. I mean, It's really, if you really want to get like the old school filming look, you look like your old 70s, 80s movies. You can do a lot with that. And if you're really into color grading and know all the facts behind it, technical stuff, you can go into that.
Rahib did a good job of talking about the pros and cons at the very end, and how like there's like a section where you can look at all these different filters, but you have to like keep clicking at each one. It's because it's like a drop down menu. It's really annoying to use. Okay, I just want to point out, like,
I think that's more just Final Cut.
Well,
that's more of a UI problem. Yeah,
I mean, but he did mention that. I thought it was a good point. It was a good point.
Or he was one of the 20 people that watched that video.
I did watch it.
There we go. 2 out of 20.
Did you watch it? Did you watch it? It was your homework. You were supposed to watch it.
So that I finally did that video, and they gave it to me license for free.
Awesome.
And that's about it.
Have you used it on clients' work though?
Yeah, I have used it. It came in handy because some clients wanted like
someone
old school
didn't watch
look.
The video.
For like they want like there's one video wanted like old that sepia tone that they always use, so that was an easy plug that in there. One wanted like the old school Bollywood look, so I plugged that in there. It's very useful to get that very specific look. And it's really nice. I used that for the whole review.
And this podcast is sponsored by The Answer.
Is it?
No, no, it's not. Not at all.
Do it again.
Not yet. I can put it on this video too. I got you.
I mean, I thought it looked cool, like because it's essentially the analog vibe. So you can tell, like, if you want to get into like the nerdy stuff, like 70mm film and how that looks and all that good stuff. So like, what's the word? You can kind of
vintage look.
Oh my god,
emulate.
Yeah. That's what it was for.
Yeah, they call themselves a film emulation program. So that's essentially what it does. But speaking of film, that's like a trendy thing I've seen lately, especially in like wedding groups. Brides always say, "Hey, I'm looking for a videographer, a photographer who can do film, actual film." And that is such a big ask to do because film is not
like
cheap.
They want you to use film.
They want you to use film, 35mm film to shoot their wedding. And that is not cheap. You have to have one of those old cameras that can still process film. And then you have to go process that.
Why do they want that?
Make it digital so you can do the edit on it. And it's like, it's all because it's a trend where, they want that vintage look and stuff.
Yeah, it looks
but
nice.
can't you edit it to look like that?
That's the thing, yeah. You can get all these programs to make it look like film. And that's a lot easier for everyone on everyone's end.
Yeah.
And people
I understand the use of that in movies.
Yeah.
For a wedding, that just seems a little absurd.
Yeah, it's very expensive and very unnecessary when you can just emulate it and stuff. So all the videographers and photographers in the comments like, yeah, we can just emulate it on our digital programs, but this is like $8,000 easy just to get by the film and process it.
Right.
What are y'all doing over here?
Are people not clear about the opportunity cost? Like they don't understand that it's $8,000 that you could save? I
think it's like the brides don't understand or the couples don't understand the actual process of it, but they've seen other people do it, the final version. And probably the final version is them emulating film digitally.
Gotcha.
Rather than actually shooting on film. Because that's a lost art form. That
maybe you want to do it. Like, you better pay like
you gotta pay.
$20,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Because like doing film photography is different than film videography.
Dude.
Doing the old, what do they call it? The old Nikons where you put the film in, take a shoot, then take it to the store, take it to CVS to process it.
I learned that process.
$20,000?
I mean, I'm not sure how long, but I'm like the work you put in, the film, like actual film itself, you probably have to do extra.
Yeah. One guy said it was like, $10K easy in the forum I was in.
Oh, gosh.
Just to do film.
You should get into that. That's a lot of money.
I mean, if you want to get into like making movies. Yeah.
I mean,
So like.
I meant for weddings, for the brides and couples that don't understand anything and you can take advantage of it.
That's not. We don't want to say that.
People are going to be stupid and not do their own research and they're going to spend all this money.
Maybe there should be another
Take all the
Patreon episode.
We do not take advantage of our clients
I'm
here.
honest, you want to
like
make them pay for it?
MLM this company here.
Whatevs.
I mean, it's cool stuff. Like, what was that Quentin Tarantino movie, Hateful Eight, that came out like a few years ago? Like, that whole thing was like, he shot it in 70mm film, and like, if you want to get that experience, you have to go to specific theaters to watch it. So like the AMC and Tyson's had an IMAX theater that was designed to handle that kind of film, so you see it in the way that he shot it. Like, that is cool and understandable.
Yeah,
I don't know who is doing that with their wedding.
Yeah. That's the thing. You need a specific way to watch it. You can just plug it on your laptop and watch it and get the
Yeah.
full proper experience that film will achieve.
Also, the point of it
physically.
is supposed to be art. It's an art form of some sort. Doing it for a wedding, it like unless they are themselves like into that art form and have always loved the filmy type of movies and stuff. It's just now they're just doing it for aesthetic purposes, which is not art anymore. That's
You can say that a lot about weddings these days. They either follow the trends or stuff rather than. I've heard that complaint a lot from vendors, photographers and stuff. It's like brides and couples don't want to be in the moment anymore. They want to just get the picture, pose right for the picture, and they're so stressed about getting the right shot, the right angle, the right the right thing that they're not realizing that they're here to be happy, to join two lives, two families together. And they forget all that.
Baby.
Yeah, but I'll argue they're spending all this money and time and effort on a wedding that they're never going to be able to spend their time, money, and effort ever again.
We hope.
Oh yes, we hope. But you know what I mean. Like it is specifically for the girl. Like if I think of like DC girls, all that makeup, jewelry, and clothing that we'll never, ever, ever be able to wear like that again.
We hope.
Like I would want to have the perfect picture and the perfect shot of like I'm still to this day pissed that our videographer never got our entrance of now welcome Mr. and Mrs. Zaman. You know, I'm still mad about that. And yes, in the moment I lived it and I still remember it. I still love that moment. I can visualize it, yes. But as a person who I'm never going to be able to have that moment again, I don't have film of that. I don't have a picture of that. I don't have anything of that specific moment, and that makes me upset.
That just seems like that vendor fucked up.
Well, yes, but I'm talking about like
But I think that goes more to the point
where
where you are so stressed about that when it should be just being in that
Shouldn't be
moment because you
stressed
still
about
have
it.
those memories from that moment.
yeah, but now I don't
think
have.
you guys did it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I think what you're saying is you were in the moment. You just wish it was recorded properly.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like what you said.
I
it's
like
more
I
of a
wasn't stressed
vendor
during the
problem.
moment, obviously. Like I know you're saying vendors complain about how some couples do stress about it in the moment instead of actually living in the moment. In the moment, I wasn't thinking about it.
Right.
I didn't think anything of it. But at the same time, I also didn't think the videographer was stupid enough to miss that. So I didn't stress about it. But nowadays, with all of these stories and stuff, people hearing, oh, vendors do fuck up and they do miss things. They forget to take a good shot, or the bride's eyes are closed in a picture. Yeah, they're more stressed about it now because it is more costly now than it was years ago. And
I mean, there's another conversation about bad vendors too, who
who
advertise themselves as professionals and they look good on social
yes.
media. I was talking to Reba about this the other
Yeah.
day, and it's like they show themselves like they have their curated social Instagram, those 3 pictures and that grid, and it's like, oh my god, this looks so good. And then the bride hires them, but they never look at their full gallery on their website, or they don't even have a website.
Yeah.
And then they hire them, they do the wedding, they get their pictures back, and it's like, oh my god, this is shit. I didn't realize that you can't take your full gallery is actually terrible, and you don't have proper knowledge or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's been trending or a prevalent issue in all these forums I've been reading. It's like, yeah, these social media photographers and videographers, they don't know what they're doing because they don't have enough experience. They just find that one good angle that they got and they advertise that. But brides and couples need to look at their full gallery, ask for like the full thing before they hire
Meet
someone.
up before and go through all that.
Meet up, yeah.
I mean, there's
all
also
that
like
stuff.
the like in say like your situation, like did your videographer know about how the entrance was gonna work and everything?
yes, they did.
They did.
Yes, because I had told both the photographer and the videographer beforehand that there's a moment that we're gonna walk it. Like it was right before the moment too. I reminded them, and he just pressed record late.
He just didn't know. Okay. Or he just didn't do it right. All right.
Yeah, he got like he didn't get the now welcome Mr. Like he got and Mrs. Azza or
he just
Mrs. Zaman and like just like the ending part. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude?
I mean, you have like vendors who probably aren't as skilled, and then there's also just like that conversation that you have prior to the event where it's like,
Yeah, a
how
lot
many
of
people
it's
do you
prep
have?
and making sure everyone's ready.
There's a lot of things that I have learned in the last 5 years after we got married about vendors and photographers and videographers through him and just like going to other people's weddings. But I will say our photographer was fabulous. The videographer was a friend of the photographer, and that's where I think I messed up, and I should have just gotten a separate videographer like from a company instead of like that has their own company instead of just like the friend of the photographer who likes to do like who is trying to get into videography. Like I should have thought that through.
we try to get a deal there.
Yeah.
This is before I started getting into this a lot more.
This is before you knew a lot of this.
I learned so much after our wedding about how to do this, so all that knowledge didn't help. It could have helped if I knew.
But that's what our 10-year wedding renewal vows will be. It'll be basically a big wedding, and Ricky will know what he's what he's doing.
So then you're doing it again. Going back to the point of
because
you got 20 grand on you?
Bring it around.
Well, this time we're not going to do it at Fox Chase Manor. We're not going to invite our accountant and mechanic.
My accountant needs to be there, and so my mechanic.
No,
he's been there through the most important stages.
Actually, I'm just going to say this right now. Our parents aren't invited. Like, it's just a friends kind of renewal kind of thing. It'll be great. And
you're not going to invite your mechanic?
You see what I have to deal with? Riku, don't be licking that damn foot. Our dog has been licking his foot raw. Just because your mother does that doesn't mean you can't.
Just because your father licks my feet raw doesn't mean you can do it to yourself.
Hey, yo.
Yo. Nice.
False information. All right. Anyway.
Definitely got to that through a plugin. So.
All right. Our next thing. What else did we do this year?
Share Cool Gaya.
Oh yeah, we didn't do too many dance videos, but that was one of them.
And Ram the Jogi.
Yeah, we'll get to Halloween one later. But the Share Cool Guy, I had very few goals in RTZ throughout the whole career. I always wanted to do the white studio, the white sick wall video. So any video there, you can't really do. We did the black sick wall technically. That was Ram the Jogi. Yeah. So Share Cool Guy, Bollywood song, Hrithik Roshan's new movie that came out this year, and we did a white studio. We were wearing all black. It was really fun. It was a nice thing, and I learned how to edit out the outside of the studio and put everything in a word and white space, infinite space.
It looked
in that
cool.
video. So that was
my kids like that video a lot.
Yeah, it was really fun. I used that choreo so many times this year, teaching in different places. It was a really, really fun place. It was a really small area. It was bumfuck nowhere, Maryland, as usual.
I say Bumble, okay?
No, I love it. Bumblefuck Maryland.
It was like a storage space.
Yeah, right? It was almost a storage space. Yeah. We were like in the back of like warehouses, like you see there, and the guy was late when he came there. It was like 10 minutes late to our appointment that we reserved. We're like, all right, we're staying 10 minutes longer. Yeah, there were holes in the white sick wall too that we tried to cover up. With lighting, and we were like desperately looking around for white tape to cover up some hole. Someone punched a hole in there. We're like, do you have any tape to cover up the walls? And I was like, sure.
We had to like film in certain angles.
Yeah.
Just to, like,
Overall, editing I think made it work a lot better, and I could hide the stuff. I changing the colors and brightness.
The video's good.
Yeah, it was a really good video. I gotta advertise that one because it didn't get enough views.
My students really, really, really like that one. I show only like a handful of RTZ videos, and they keep every this because it came out earlier in the year, right?
It was April.
So I was able to show it to my last year's kids and this year's kids because of how the school year works. And both years they said that was their favorite one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
interesting.
Good.
Yeah.
What do they like about it?
They just like, I think they like how like it's just very clean cut, and you can just kind of see all the dancing, and they like the backdrop, like it's all plain, like all the white, and then you can see the dancers specifically. Yeah. But they're also kids, so like having like a complex storyline is like they wouldn't get that. You know, just the
they
dance
didn't get
video.
Interstellar.
they like the simple dance video, and they enjoyed that one. I do like, and I'm realizing this now, that Share Cool Guy was like black, white backdrop, black outfits, and then Ram the Jogi was black backdrop and white outfits. Yeah, which is complete opposites.
Well, Easter eggs, RTZ Easter eggs.
Yeah. It was all planned. It was all
totally planned.
Definitely,
oh, yeah.
definitely. Yeah. After that, later in the year, we did chronologically. What was it? The Bali battle.
Yeah, right? I think so.
That was a big concept I had for a few years, where I wanted to pit, because there's always talk about who's the best, who's the GOAT, right? Whether in whatever genre or subject you have, whether it's sports, movies, Ariana Grande, everywhere. But we always talk about who's the best Bollywood star, right? So I thought of an idea, like, all right, let's pit some of these Bollywood stars against each other. Let's do a dance to their biggest hits, and just have like a fun little debate. Kind of like, I got inspired from, like, you remember that Epic Rap Battles of History, that YouTube channel? I think they're still around. But it's always that ending sound, like who wins, who won, you decide. It kind of thing. They have a little face up at the end, so that kind of inspired this whole thing. So that Bali battle, we did Hrithik Roshan and Madhuri Dixit, who were like, I would say the most prominent dancers in Bollywood. If you just look at them, their moves are always stepping beyond anyone else. And so we had 2 of our new members, Yash and Ishani, choreograph that section. They each picked 3 of their songs that they really liked and that they're really iconic. And they filmed at George Mason, good old George Mason, and did all that stuff there. That's pretty good.
It was a good time.
There's a little face off right there.
Yeah.
Nick Cage style.
I will say I like I like the concept of that video that of the battle, but I feel like there was something off about either like the way we filmed it or something. Like I just think
What the fuck?
I don't know. When I like look back because
The
you
fuck,
gave us you gave us homework. I watched all the videos, and when I rewatched it, there's something off. And I think I realized what it is. We didn't do a lot of different camera angles for this one. Versus like all the other dance videos that you usually do, you have this angle, that angle, same dance, but this side and then that side, and like you go back and forth with it. This video specifically was just a straight shot, one group, then the other group, and then the other group, and then the other group. There wasn't like a bunch of different angles as much as we usually do, and I think that's what threw me off.
Yeah, because I wanted to keep it like a 1-to-1 comparison.
Yeah,
and
I totally get
they
that.
did that one side versus that side, so we could really compare. I don't know. Did you guys think that made it worse or better?
I hadn't thought about it when I was watching, but after you mentioned it, like, I don't know how you would have implemented it and keeping that same side by side comparison.
And it wasn't worse. It was just it did catch my eye because I realized like you haven't done videos just straightforward in a long time.
Well, I mean what was that? The other 3-person video that we did was a straight camera shot.
The dance challenge one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like in the living room. You can't really do various angles and
Right. I mean, there was limitations, but like, how long were the clips for each song?
Everyone did like a minute dance.
Yeah, we had 6 songs, so like.
For the Bolly battle. Okay,
yeah.
That was like 30 seconds for each song.
30 seconds for each song.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Doing multiple clips for that short of time period. I mean, it's doable. It's just
we managed to do the whole video film in 3 hours. I would say. So if we did multiple angles, that would have like doubled that time.
Right.
Definitely. Definitely wanted to keep things short because I knew we had to do every single song, 6 songs total for that, and a little intro and a little outro.
Like I said, it wasn't bad. It just threw me off. But
hating.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If you want me to be, I can't just be positive all the time. You gotta be truthful, man.
And talk about my butthole?
Yes. We can talk about my butthole.
I'm good.
Oh, well, see? You don't want to...
Reviews on buttholes?
Yeah, we can review buttholes.
So after that was in the summer. Moving on to Halloween time. With I think one of my favorite Halloween videos we've done so far. One of my favorite videos this year, Ramta Jogi.
Really?
That was crazy. I don't think so.
No, we haven't done a video in a while.
Nothing substantial. We did workshop videos and stuff.
Wait, you think this is the best Halloween video?
I filmed a few workshops this year.
I think it was a great Halloween video, but I think you've done better Halloween videos too.
What is better than Ramta Jogi?
Well, the Scooby Doo video is amazing.
Scooby.
That one's amazing. And as much as I don't want to admit it, like the Shruti and Rajvi video was really good too. The Devil Angel one, the Kamali, right? Kamali was really good. I also think.
Purge, yeah. That was a Halloween video, yeah. But I don't think we...
Oh, the Purge.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was during the Kamali one. Yeah, I think Purge and Kamali was better. Yeah, because we did 3 different videos for that Halloween series versus this year we did just the Ramta Jogi. Ramta Jogi was good, but like I think Kamali and Purge is still better.
I think conceptually this was my favorite because we had to play the lighting around a lot. And it was less of a dance video, more of just a concept.
You felt like an artist.
As an artist, as a creative, this was fun to do.
Your camera is your brush.
Yeah. I just really like that opening scene that came up with like the girls in the mask. One person, Anisha, first showed up in the shadows, out of the shadows, and everyone else slowly came through.
Yeah. Don't give away who the people are. It's supposed to be a mystery.
Oh, yeah. Now they'll never... Oh, it's ruined.
It's ruined. Now we know who the first girl is.
I think this was also my favorite Halloween one.
Yeah.
Maybe not my favorite dance video. Like, if you can take the dance videos as one and, like, all the Halloween videos, this is my favorite Halloween one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I really like this one. I think we really tested ourselves in terms of lighting and stuff. I wish we had more time so we can get some more lighting shots. I don't like how we lighted the actual dance scenes. It was too bright. So I actually, in editing, I turned the brightness down a lot more than what was normally acceptable to get that dark feel. But I didn't realize that that studio has a giant beige white background in the back. That I thought it was just a black wall. Totally forgot about that.
It was a cool video too, because Anisha, Rahib, and I, all three of us, made choreo together and came up with the concept together. It wasn't like just one person sitting
Very
down doing the whole thing.
project.
It was extremely collaborative, and which was different.
So that was a good one. But I do want to, like, in terms of Halloween projects, I do want to go back and do another a Halloween film that we did, the Cursed one we shot at your place. That was
during COVID.
I still I'm like still shocked we did that, because if we watch that whole thing and remember how we shot it, that was a big project.
Yeah,
We had so many people.
It was huge.
It was a huge project. We did it all during the pandemic too.
Multi-day of like full day shots.
Yeah. And like I can't imagine doing that again. But I really want to, because that was like a huge, or like a really good project, and we could have done a lot better.
it was good for the time of all the knowledge that we had and all the restrictions that we also had. We even got like other people's kids in it, like near these kids were in it.
Yeah.
Like,
We had so many
that
people.
was wild. And used her house too.
Yeah,
Right?
We did, yeah.
Yeah, we used
Used, like, the
multiple
front
places,
yard, the
multiple
backyard.
actors. Yeah, we went to random playground, filmed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Wasn't it?
crazy. So that's the level of things I want to do in the future.
I think we can get more conceptual, like get more.
Oh yeah,
to the
absolutely.
creepy.
Yeah.
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 The last video that's coming out in 2024 is extremely conceptual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
My doll
a
video.
slight horror aspect there. Now, I won't spoil yet, but you'll see.
I want to
You'll
spoil
see.
it. I want to tell you. Let's just say, I see you, corporate work people, and how much you hate your lives. So, I mean,
Can
video
you,
for you.
as a non-corporate work?
Well,
Or-
I, as a teacher, I can feel what everyone else feels,
That's
and
not-
so,
That's not what teaching
and
is.
so, I created a concept that
as
I
an
think,
empath.
as an empath, I created a concept that I think you all will really vibe with. I think you'll love it.
I think I will too.
All right, Luigi.
You know what? Yeah, I just for the
Reba
Luigi's of the
pointing the gun
world.
to herself in the mirror. You are my worst enemy.
This is for the Luigi's
Myself.
of the world.
I'm excited.
Speaking of Luigi, how y'all feel about that? You think he deserves?
Didn't we talk about it last
You know,
podcast?
Did you? Well, no. His
He did, right?
he
Yeah.
did his plea. His plea today or yesterday. He pleaded not guilty for terrorism. Technically, he didn't do terrorism. He just shot a man. He did first degree murder.
He
just killed a guy.
He killed. No, well, that's the thing. He just killed a billionaire. He killed a regular. He killed a person, a normal American person who just happens to have billions of dollars. And now the whole entire world wants to say he's not the world, but like people are saying America wants to be like, oh, he's a terrorist. Like, no, he's not.
Yeah,
He
they're just trying to
did
give him the
murder.
death penalty
He did
and
something bad.
protect
Yes.
other CEOs saying, "Hey, yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
We're gonna punish him to the full extent of the law."
Which is ridiculous because the people who have shot up schools, they have never been charged as terrorists.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Ever.
like a mental health.
Yeah,
or
a mental
whatever.
health. It ends up being some sort of a mental health disease or, or whatever. But the second this Luigi dude is shooting up one CEO, he's a terrorist? No, absolutely not.
The distinction is that there was a political motivation. I
Mm-hmm.
think that qualifies it as terrorism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
By
Well, he
by
pled not
textbook
guilty.
Definition.
Yeah, okay.
I saw
feel like it's
this.
still a stretch though.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is a
it's a
stretch
stretch,
because
but,
it's
like,
definitely not.
His-
Claim all school shootings or like public shootings are somewhat
Yeah.
political as well.
Yeah, you could
His,
say,
his
yeah.
lawyer's having a field day. She's like calling out the mayor of New York too, Eric Adams.
Yes.
Like, why the fuck you there, Eric? You
Yeah.
doing crazy stuff
His
too.
parole walk or whatever it is called. It's a patrol. What is it called? The walk of shame, basically,
Prep
when
walk
you're
or
Prep
perp
walk.
yeah, perp walk. The perp walk when you're walking the perp into the place. He's in the picture, like the mayor is in the picture, and everyone's saying like, you have your own lawsuit coming up, and he's like preaching about like, oh yeah, like, when people do bad things, they need to be locked up and all this stuff. He's literally about to have his own trial for something. I think like something illegal he did. Yeah.
Was he
Something,
embezzling?
something like that. But like he was trying to argue, he was trying to tell the people of New York, like, oh, like, I made a mistake, like, don't look at me in a bad way, don't put me through this trial, all this stuff. but now he's switching his stance, and he's saying, "Oh, Luigi deserves a trial. He's bad," and all these things. He's hypocrite. Let's just say that he's a huge hypocrite.
Can we talk about who is taking these pictures of Luigi? Every picture I've seen him is like he's posing
He's
for
fine.
fucking GQ.
Yeah.
Like, always get his jawline in the shot. He's mugging hard.
It's
Uh,
the people.
Who is taking these for
he has
pictures?
That
Support.
guy should be a wedding vendor.
Yeah. Get this guy to do my wedding.
Yeah, right.
He can probably do film too. Like shit.
He had his eyebrows done and the pen and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotta
Luigi's
shape
a
up.
pretty handsome white dude. And
I see what Daisy sees.
Daisy?
Ha ha ha! Luigi Daisy.
Ah.
Haha. Some Super Mario humor for y'all, for Nintendo fans.
I wonder what his brother thinks.
Don't continue it.
Oh, Mario.
Yeah, is Mario gonna come save him?
Oh no, Mario!
Is New York City Bowser?
Is Eric Adams
what?
Bowser? Is that what you're saying?
Wasn't the previous mayor's name Bowser? Something Bowser? Or am I
Uriel that's DC.
That's DC. Oops, sorry, my bad. Whoopsie.
Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
All right. Back to topic and not the damn assassins. Our final thing. What are we thinking about
Alleged
2025?
assassin.
What are we doing? It's not an alleged assassin. We know he killed
Oh,
or someone killed him. Someone
Free
killed
him.
that serial. Anyway, 2025. What's our plan? What's our goals? What are we doing, guys?
I want to make original choreo solo videos
So what we do already?
for myself, not other people. I'm talking about me. Me.
What songs?
Oh, there's a K-pop song that doesn't have any dance to it whatsoever, no music video, no nothing. And I really like the vibes to it. And
Are you
I really
afraid
wanna
to
do
say
that.
it in case someone else
Yes.
takes your idea?
Yeah. Okay.
This is podcast.
Well, actually, there's two. There's
Gotta
Hypnosis.
gatekeep this.
There's Hypnosis by Ive, and then the new Twice song Strategy has Meg Thee Stallion featured in a different version of it, and her version doesn't have a dance part for when she starts rapping. So I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of cool if I made my own dance part to that, and then do the original choreo from the K-pop stars right afterwards for a video. So BT Dubs, that's coming up. Yeah, that's me.
We should do a travel video again.
Oh yeah,
like the
the one we went to
Cleveland?
Cleveland.
yeah.
Well, we are going to Texas for a wedding next March. That'll be interesting.
Oh, I'll vlog it.
And you get the Osmo Pocket thing.
There you go.
I want to. Oh, let's invest in that together.
You got $500?
No. Wait, is it $500 or $1,000?
500.
Oh, I have 250.
True.
Do you have 250?
Yeah, do you have 250? Bitch.
Damn, all right.
Company credit
So
card.
aggressive. Bitch. He broke bitch.
Or you get DJI to sponsor and you get a video out of it.
There we go. There we go.
Mhm.
We should have Thune come with us to the Texas wedding.
Which part of Texas?
Houston.
Dallas. Oh, it was
What?
Dallas.
Y'all very far away geographically. From
Yeah.
You told me Dallas.
No, I said Houston.
No, you didn't.
What does the email say? You know what? We'll figure out that later.
Who's
Okay.
getting married?
Uh,
Bengali?
remember Vikash from Watchlist?
Not a Bengali.
Oh
wedding.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, he hit me
Really
up
good.
to film his wedding in March.
Nice.
In Texas.
Oh yeah,
That's
you told me
awesome.
about this.
Yeah. So we're flying out of
Congratulations to
Texas.
Vikash.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Pew,
that'll
pew,
be fun.
pew.
That's awesome.
Pew, pew,
Yeah, that'll be a
pew.
good
Fun.
one. All right, fine. You gotta. Congratulations, Vikash.
Yeah.
That should be the
That's
Just
better.
beautiful.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. We don't travel much yet. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that'll be a good one.
Because we got a new kitchen, so we haven't been able to travel for a while.
I meant for work, but that too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going back to Japan one day. We're doing
Yeah.
that.
nice.
We're going to go to Korea and spend a week in Japan as well.
And Peri in Barcelona.
Barcelona!
You missed it, but Reba had like a whole tirade about, we should pronounce it like how the natives pronounce words.
Well, if they want
should
us
be
to, why not?
Barcelona.
I don't
It
want
should be
people
Paris.
saying...
Yeah, I'll
Like-
be honest.
like-
I didn't know what the reference. I just wanted to say
Okay,
it with you
listen,
guys.
I am from Bangladesh, not Bangladesh. Okay, I don't know what the fuck Bangla is. Okay,
We put the bang in Bangladesh.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's for
not
that pickup
but that's
line.
not the name of the country. The
Shit,
name
bang.
of the
You
country.
want a Bangladesh?
Fun fact, funny story. Like one girl, I think, tried to hit on me in college with that. When I told them I was in bioengineering, which the short is BENG. So I was like, we call it Bang 301, 302. I was like, yeah, I got Bang 301 class. She's like, oh yeah, you like to bang, huh? I'm like, oh.
You think she was flirting with you when she said that?
Well, damn. Can I have that?
Oh, yeah.
Can I have that?
Fine, you can have it.
Can I have it?
You can have a baby. Only because you asked. Only because you asked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you got hit on, babe. Oh, you were the hot stuff. Bioengineer right here getting hit on. Woo.
Damn. You still married one, so like.
Oh, yeah. Well, because you.
Yeah. Because I bang.
I like nerds.
Ariba, would that line have worked on you if Raheem said it to you?
It's like,
Oh, if Raheem said it to me, absolutely.
There you go.
there you go.
So what is the
Work.
point we're making here?
I like to make fun of you.
We
Come on.
bang. We bang.
Yeah, we bang all the time.
No
Nope.
one.
No one asked for
Oh my
that.
God,
No.
guys, I saw this TikTok the other day and I was going to use this line. So we went to a family friend's house on Sunday to see my friend's sister's newborn baby. And, Karyapu had a baby.
Oh.
Karyapu
It's
had a
irrelevant.
baby.
Keep going.
Anyways, yeah. So we went to this family friend's house and I was ready for all the aunties to come up to me and be like, oh, why aren't you having a baby? Where's your baby? Aren't you going to have a baby soon? You've been married for so long. All of that. I was ready. So ready. No one came up to me. I was going to say, because I saw the TikTok, I was going to say, oh my gosh, no, Rahib and I have been trying. I'm so sore from trying. Like, auntie,
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't
I
even
saw this.
understand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so tired.
Did
Like,
we all talk about this together?
did we?
No.
No, I saw you.
I posted on my TikTok. I
Yeah.
posted the TikTok on my story, so you
I
might have
saw
seen
that.
Maybe.
it. Yeah. But I was
the
ready.
Bernstein Bears are we having
So
here?
I didn't get to say that line. I turn around. My mom's listening to this entire conversation while I'm telling my friends that I was gonna say this,
Yeah.
and I look at my mom. I was like, "Amu, like I'm just so sore. Rahib and I are trying." And
You said
she's
that
like,
to your mom?
"Yes, because she won't shut up about us having
See what
a
I have
baby."
to deal with?
But listen,
Everyone's embarrassing.
she will
Haram.
but that's the thing. She said she will never ever ask me again because I will say that line every time.
What did she
She'll-
say?
She was like, she just looked at me like, oh.
Jaw open.
The usual
She
disappointed.
honestly, she doesn't expect any different from me because like 2 seconds before that, I was telling some auntie like I don't do what my in-laws tell me to do. Why would I do that? And so she doesn't expect anything different from me. But I wish I could have said that to another auntie. I was waiting for it.
How would you say? Would you say it in Bangla?
Well, I would say it in English. I would say Chachi, Chachu, I am trying. I'm trying so hard. I'm so sore from trying.
I'm just
That's all I
wondering
would say.
What the translation would sound like.
Yeah, I don't even want to
আমি
imagine.
চেষ্টা করতেছি আমি অনেক চেষ্টা করতেছি আমার ব্যথা লাগতেছে অনেক চেষ্টা করতেছি
Ours.
It just sounds poetic.
It does. But I mean, regardless, the point will get across and they'll be so embarrassed they'll never ask again. I'm not embarrassed to say it because they have no shame asking me to have a child, which involves sex, but they don't want me to talk about this
Yeah,
the
that's
soreness.
the funny thing when in our culture
Yeah,
when
they
people say,
don't
"Oh
wanna-
yeah, we're trying," and we're like, "You're just telling everyone you're raw dogging it every night."
Yeah.
right to our face. Like, all right, congrats.
It's also weird when people ask. Like,
Yes.
you don't know if they're
Exactly.
trying,
If
or
they're trying or if they're struggling.
Yeah, because it kind of implies that they haven't been successful, right? So
Yes.
you don't
It's just
know if
like y'all don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're trying to say.
So my goal is now you're gonna
Raw
say
dogging
something
hard enough.
that you really shouldn't be saying to me. I'm gonna make you feel embarrassed then. That's how you teach these adults nowadays.
I don't know.
Wow,
You
spoken
can't
from a
teach.
teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, no more sidetracking. Back to 2025 goals.
That is my goal to say it to an
To,
auntie.
to tell everyone that you're raw dogging it every night.
Yeah, I'm raw dog. I'm
This is
sore.
raw dogging it.
He's so good. I'm sore. That's what I'm gonna
I
say.
mean, that's not the worst thing.
He tries so hard.
Did you know Raheem's a bang engineer?
He's trying to bioengineer this baby.
He's banging every night.
No, I'll tell the aunties, Chachi Chachu, we put the bang in Bangladesh. I'm trying so hard.
Yeah, that sounds like a Reba joke. So yeah, you go ahead. You do that.
I will.
You do that.
Yeah.
You know how Bangladesh is overpopulated?
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
us.
What else should we do in 2025? We talk about the anime ending opening. Or he wants to do more solo stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do is a few videos like we talked about it, like a pure drone video, a drone dance video, to show how that differs from a regular camera video, and then in that same line, an iPhone versus cinema camera, professional camera. See the difference between it and just making a dance video. We can do like a verse off, like you're on the iPhone, I'm on the camera, or vice versa, or just a whole separate video, just everything shot on the iPhone. Let's see how the 15 stacks. They always say people are. I hear that sentiment a lot. It's pretty incorrect, but everyone's like, "Oh yeah, phones are just as good as cameras. You don't need them anymore. Why are you charging $5,000 to shoot our wedding?" Like, if you are
not
shooting
true.
your someone's wedding on your phone, you should be fired
Yeah.
and castrated. But
Oh, God damn. All right. Okay, but like Selena Gomez's one of her music videos was filmed completely on a phone.
So here's the thing:
can
when they
do
say that, when they say like Olivia Rodrigo's music video was filmed on a phone, on iPhone and stuff, they got the iPhone right. They're putting a huge ass lens on the phone, right? They're using the iPhone for its processing power stuff, but the lens is 50% of the battle. That's right there. So they're putting a huge ass lens. They're on a gimbal fit for a phone. They're doing all these techniques, and lighting is the. If you want to split up, like the camera is 30, the lens is another 30, and lighting is the last 30, right? Percent of making a whole thing. Right?
That's not 100%.
Fine, 99%. Well, they're 33% each. Okay.
Editing.
30 editing is that 1.111. Okay.
Yeah.
But all those three things together make the whole scene, and lighting is so important. So if you get that, that'll be a thing we can touch on in these videos, like how much the lighting affect when we're just changing cameras. And
that's what I told my friend. She still wants to do OnlyFans. I was like, girl,
what?
Lighting is key. Listen, if you want to make money the way you want to make money, we're not here to judge, okay? So long as you're not killing people or selling those people, okay? Or selling drugs. But yeah, no, I was like, lighting is key. You need good lighting in order to take good pictures.
What's that girl's name? She made $43 million this year.
Oh yeah,
we
talked about last time.
We talked about last year. I'm not saying we should do contract work, but 43 million is 43 million.
Wait,
someone's got to film their stuff.
You can't do that, but other people can. Yeah.
I don't know if there's a $43 million dollar market for us.
Yeah, no.
You haven't seen my feet.
You haven't seen them, baby.
Wait till I go to the salon and get them
start at
done.
1 million, work our way up.
Get them done.
Ew.
Anything else you want to see in 2025 us do? Any projects?
I want more dogs in our videos.
I think we talked about this last year. Was like more personal content, so like vlogs and stuff. And you have done that a little bit through, not through like a full length YouTube video. Like
it's
a
more
20-minute
like
vlog,
TikToks and stuff, like a day in the life. Yeah.
You know, kind of like
It's narratives.
yeah, like lifestyle content. You know, like some people are into it, some people aren't, but like there is a market for it.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
we can do short stories.
and I mean, I'm biased because I'm like, let me see what Raheem's up to.
Yeah.
Watch it, you know, like
He just wants to know what I'm doing.
yeah, but like I'm sure a lot of people like enjoy watching the like get ready with me for this shoot.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Waking up at 6 a.m, driving.
Watch me pack everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one
Even
in the
your
works
pack
too.
up your car video, like if you make a pack up your car video, would
Let's
be
play
kinda
Tetris
cool.
in my
Do
Tesla.
an ASMR packing up the camera video.
Yeah, that's something
Oh,
that
yeah,
works
yeah.
too. My whole notes app, man. It's all these video sketches and stuff. Speaking of like,
oh, go ahead.
yeah. So speaking of sketches, I've told you this before privately, but I have a whole notes app for a bunch of different comedic situations I've seen.
Unhinged notes app I've ever seen.
It's just like stupid things I think funny that I need to make skits. We need to make skits. I want to do that. I said I was gonna do that this
Skits,
year,
yeah.
and we did. I just did like solo reels and stuff.
Yeah,
but
dude.
Yo,
Like,
whoa.
I want to do full on sketch with actors and
going
stuff.
back to like the skits that we did over COVID, like the Zoom skits and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Going back, I think the writing and the jokes are like decently funny. We all just are not experienced enough as like performers and actors to like convey a sense of
also
like
need to
performance.
practice.
You know,
Yeah, we need acting
We
is
also
not
it's
just
like we need to practice
Yeah,
acting.
practice. Yeah.
I think we came off
Knowing
that thing like, oh, it's
how
just
to
talking.
deliver.
It's
Yeah.
we can just act.
We're
That's
like,
fine.
the jokes will carry themselves.
Yeah, there's an art to it. There's actually
Yeah.
a technique to it.
I mean, you have to remember, actual actors
the
do meet up
cadence.
and talk and practice it
Cadence
on
of
table,
the
at a
conversation,
table.
how you're speaking, what you're emphasizing is all very important.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think we didn't know that back
Yeah.
then, but I'd love to revisit that for
Yeah,
sure.
I would definitely want to do that.
You should have table readings for these.
Yeah,
things.
we did a rating for that Zoom skit.
We did
but
like one.
We need to reduce the number of actors in play until we get to that level. We came
Yeah,
out
I think,
swinging
like,
for that.
Start really simple with just like a one person or a two person thing.
Yeah.
Just like a simple, straightforward dialogue.
Yeah.
You want to hear some of the skits I have written
think we
down?
should
I'm kinda
read one or
scared.
two.
One is called the Shit Searcher. It's a parody of a crime procedurals where it's about people struggling to pick up the poop after their dog or their pet, and they can't find it after they poop. They're like, who are you gonna call? And it's just the guy SVU style. He comes in, he's like, something smells fishy over here, taking out the glasses. He's on the grass sniffing for it. He's like always finding the poop wherever he goes.
I wish you picked a different one. That was the one that I was like, this is too niche.
It's too neat.
It's like,
It's for the dog
related.
owners.
Too
Yeah,
poop
like-
related.
All right. Too poop right. All right, here's another different one, all right? When you go use the toilet after someone and there's a mess,
Why is it
and
still
you're not-
toilet related? It's still back to your bowels.
and you're not sure if you should clean it up or leave it and risk the next person thinking that you did it.
These are just your internal thoughts. These are
Yes.
just your internal thoughts.
Observational
about
comedy
content.
is the best kind.
But they're still about poop. Do you have a non-poop related thing there?
He's like, next page.
I gotta scroll.
You thought of all of these while pooping. That's what it was.
He's pooping like,
okay.
oh, that's a big dump. I
the
wonder if people know.
the origin of the person who writes those super sexual holiday text chains.
Yeah, that would be
the
sick.
dentist that
Okay.
does it.
Also personally biased because I love those. But yeah, that would be sick.
Wait, what are those?
It's
Text-
like it's like super. They use all the sexy, dirty puns in there, like Columbus Day, Happy
You turkey sluts.
yeah, Happy Thanksgiving, you turkey. So let's
Merry-
go and
yeah.
Oh,
fill
okay,
up
okay.
those buttholes.
Are you gonna bleep all
Never
of
seen
these
that.
in
But
the?
that'd be
Nope,
interesting.
this is all out. This is all out. What's another one? You ever see those prevalent of student driver stickers on cars these days?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
they
see it
can't all be student
everywhere.
drivers.
Yeah.
So it's now the skid is pulling up to see if they're actually a student. When you're looking at them and you see like an 85-year-old woman.
Well, because
Well, maybe that is a
yeah,
student,
that
though.
is a
She could be a
student. That's the
student.
thing. Nowadays, I think a lot of older
Never too
people are
young,
putting it
too
on their
old.
cars because not because they're learning how to drive, but because they're starting to suck at driving, and it's a way to make people around them be cautious.
Yeah.
Then you see
I've
those
read that.
stickers on like fancy sports cars, and you're just like, what do you?
That really
Well,
ruins
that
it.
when I see that, I'm thinking, okay, someone bought this car and their mom is borrowing it, so they put the sticker on there. That's what I'm thinking.
Interesting.
That's an interesting.
Like, because it could be a magnet that they just
that's
take
true.
off and on,
Yeah,
you know.
like,
Because I mean, I could do that.
I
I have
don't
a
think-
car. I have a sticker on my car that says my car is slow or whatever.
Here's another one that's non-poop related for you guys. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
If
piss
people talk like the comments under Bollywood songs, if you ever watched a Bollywood song on YouTube, anything from South Asia or specifically Bollywood, look at the comments. All right,
Haters hating.
they're crazy. All right, some of the examples are, treat this like a thumbs up button. That's for some reason that's a very popular comment.
I see that all.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Another one, never ignore a person who loves and cares for you. Okay,
Wait,
this is
Bollywood
great
video-
advice in general.
video?
What does this have to do with the
Loves and cares
video,
for you.
music
Oh, I see
video
what you're saying.
of Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol? It's like never.
Well, maybe it's
never-
like the theme of the song. And they're
theme.
just like,
Yeah, they're
Do
just
you
like.
think they're bots?
I think they're
Oh,
bots. This one,
absolutely.
nice song, India. ... From Sri Lanka.
My
That's
brother.
not
Wait, I
a
like
YouTube
that one.
comment. That's diplomacy.
That's
I like that one a lot.
I am a Tamilian. After hearing this song, I love Indians.
What the?
You're Indian, dude.
I kept waiting for it. Like,
Oh God.
Only they know the effort made by them.
that's true.
That's
That's
What?
just objective.
it's on a shirt.
I mean,
That's
we get it.
you're on Venice Beach and you see that on a shirt in the boardwalk shops. It's better. This one is just personal life story. That's it. That's just they
Oh,
relate
it was
to
like
this
a
song.
heartbreaking song, and they're just like,
No, this is some
my life."
fantastical Bollywood
Yeah.
shit, and they think, yeah, this is it. This is a personal life story for me.
Let me see that list. Let me pick one that I like.
This is like that meme where it's the two guys talking, and one is like, "Hey, I'm gonna go for a walk, man," and the other guy's like, "Bro's in his walking era," and his face is just like. It's
Today's
the same,
slang, they'll never understand.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this is a phenomenon on Twitter now too. There'll be a tweet saying like something. It'll be
Mhm.
explaining like United Healthcare CEO shot by
Mhm.
Luigi. Blah blah blah. There'll be 1,000 comments. There'll be a lot of comments right underneath. It's like you can tell they're bot accounts, but it'll have like an Indian name, picture
Yeah.
of an Indian guy, and they'll just be summarizing the above tweet in like different
Yeah.
words.
Like almost, you know, it's Chat GPT. They put that same tweet in
and
there.
they're
Hey,
farming
reword
it.
this.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like
They're just
100
farming-
accounts.
Yeah.
I'm interrupting for a second to read one that I
SEO, baby.
think that you took from our live.
Lives.
I don't know why I said it like
We
that.
are recreating.
Is it a
Girlfriend
poop- is this a
who
poopy
always
related one?
spoils the story after asking boyfriend to tell it.
Yes.
It literally
Why did you think that one was from
because
your lives?
literally I told him to tell you a story and I immediately spoiled it. Remember the time we were leaving Giant and I told him what was the story? And
Something you spoiled. I don't know.
I immediately when we met Rithik's ex.
We met an ex-boyfriend of a guy or ex-girlfriend of a guy we didn't like, and I was building up to that. Oh yeah, we met this one girl. Blah blah. We talking.
And
at
I
the
turn
end of the day.
around and I say,
and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's this guy's ex." I'm like, I didn't
It's
even.
Rithik's ex.
I had 2 words
I
in,
got
and
too
he told the
excited. Remember,
punchline.
I got too
Yeah, I do
excited.
remember this.
I got too excited and I was like, oh my god, yeah, it was Rithik's ex. But he had a whole story
You say
built
it
up.
so fast. I'm hearing Rithik's sex.
Me
I'm
too.
like, what?
Rithik's
Yeah,
Get
once
it
again,
until
she's
the
too
second
excited.
Rithik's ex. There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
You said you don't like the ex.
no, we don't like Rithik
You don't like Rithik.
because
okay.
Rithik is a shitball person
Oh.
who did a lot of shitty things to Rachna and just also apparently to his ex.
next
too.
thing,
Not
yeah.
the point. Not the point.
Subscribe.
No one's gonna get this.
Patreon
Okay.
paywall.
They're not gonna get this.
Anyways, I feel like that is from our lives, but okay. And then this one says 2 people talking who refuse to be interrupted and want to keep talking. So it's just
You know,
this
you know the
podcast, and while we're
phenomenon
talking
where,
right
like,
now, and so we're both
2
trying to
people
talk.
talking
So it's
So
like,
it's like 2 people who are talking.
I get it now.
So you ever hear people who like more introverted or like less social, and they're trying to find a time to jump into the conversation in a
It
group?
never
And it
happens.
would
So it's
be-
like, now,
it
you ever
would
see that in person? You can see that another person's like their brain is ticking, and
Yeah.
they're trying to find a.
That happens to me a lot.
Yeah. So like, and now the opposite situation where like people are keep talking and they won't let the other person jump in, so they be forceful and like they just keep talking, like yeah, I'm gonna keep talking here.
And then the person keeps getting louder.
And then the other
and
person
then he
doesn't
gets louder.
concede
and then
and
the
doesn't
other
like
person doesn't
stop their
listen,
talking,
and
and
he's
they
not
keep
talking,
talking.
and I keep talking. And
This is what you don't do,
Yeah.
kids.
no, but I love it. It's so fun. And then I like this one parody of those. Guess the choreo with only the sounds of the steps. So
That's a
but
good
I was
one. So that's
I was
comedy.
gonna take that, and I was thinking instead of doing like
That shit's so
possible.
hard. How do
Yeah,
they
how-
do
Wait,
that?
listen,
Watch these videos.
listen, I was thinking you do that, but you do it till things like cha-cha slide, Cupid shuffle, and you do all those steps behind the person. and see if
Shuffle
you
just
can
the
re-
stomp, stomp, and he's like, "What the fuck is
Well,
this?"
because then if you do
Left foot
cha-cha
3
slide,
times.
Yeah, that one you kind of know. Like,
But then
but you
just
don't say
without
anything.
the words, all you hear
Yeah,
is the
you can't
person
say the
stomp.
words.
but like,
and
as soon as you hear it, you just know.
Well, that's the thing. That's the funny part. You do these like generic, iconic, like
Yeah.
wedding / dance prom dance songs.
do the whip. He's like, "There's no noise here.
There's
There's
well,
no noise."
no, there's a foot. You go with your foot, and then nay
gotta go.
nay. You have to, and then when you nay nay, you have to really stomp with your foot.
You really
No,
don't. You don't really.
No, you.
Someone doesn't
you
know the
have
nay
to.
nay.
Kind of like a waddle.
Yeah, well, you have to force the stomps. I kind of like that,
I
but
don't
you
think
should
it'd
also
be
do.
like-
You should do one with RTZ members and see if you can recognize their voices, like from behind. Will they say
That's a new
"Hi,
one.
Rahib"? Because I'm gonna have my students do that. So "Hi, Mrs. Azad," and see if you can recognize their voice.
I don't think I understand that.
So,
So-
it's like you're
so it's
facing
like
away
a-
from the
people
person.
are-
Hey!
interrupting.
Yeah. So one person's facing away, not seeing everyone else. There's a line behind them, and everyone just comes up to that person and says,
From behind.
"Hi, Prithvi." Right? They don't see them, and they have to recognize them just from the voice.
And you have to guess who the person is.
That's what I just said. You have
Yeah,
to recognize from their voice.
yeah.
All right.
They have to. You don't understand?
No, I think I understand.
Oh,
It's
Y'all
just
can't recognize my voice if I come behind you and say hi, Raheem. Yo, what the hell?
that's the point. That's the point. You're supposed to get like so. For
And that's
instance-
where
What?
feuds are started.
So for instance, people do this in the work environment. Like your boss sits in the chair, and then all the employees are behind him or her, and you say like hi to the boss, and they have to guess who that person is. So if you do it with like students, or if you do it with your like coworkers, or if you do it with
Okay.
like a a dance team, it's really fun.
You
and
gotta do it like
entertaining.
a
We've
bunch
known
of.
each other for years.
But that's the
What
thing.
hell?
That's the key.
That's the
like that's
drama.
the fun part. That's like sometimes in that moment you're like, wait a minute, that kind of sounds like like because it's just a one word thing. It's
So you're
hi your
saying
name.
it's probably harder than I'm
Yes,
imagining.
yes, it is. It's a lot harder.
harder, yeah.
Yes, like,
It's not just one person behind you. It's like a whole group of people.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
and you have to
hurt.
guess every single one of them.
And they could be playing
correctly.
tricks on you. They could be
Well,
trying
no,
to
no,
change their voice. Change their
no.
voice.
The point is
Oh,
not.
okay,
to,
okay,
the
gotcha,
point is
gotcha,
not
gotcha.
to change your voice.
The point is not, but they could be
Yeah.
little shits.
Yeah,
Okay, fair. All
but
right.
it is
Okay,
fun
all
and
right.
it's entertaining.
I one tracked it in the beginning. I was like, I don't get
Like,
it.
why?
No, yeah, it's very simple.
You, like,
premise.
if we all
No,
tried
I, I like that.
If you tried it with
There's
all your
like,
Herndon friends, it'd be difficult.
Yeah, there's also like you go and like touch them on the back or something and like
Can they know who's?
Can you
touching
recognize you by your touch?
Oh, yeah, things like
There-
that.
there's
like,
couple
I remember
versions.
this from that cold evening in August.
There's a
or
couple
everyone
version
comes
too.
in like you're blindfolded and everyone gives you a hug or something.
Yeah. No, there's a couple of versions where the girl is blindfolded and the guys will put a hand their hand in her hand, and she has to guess like is it her boyfriend or not. And there have been versions of that. I've seen like on TikTok, and then there's porn versions of that, but we don't have to get into that at all.
What are they putting in there? You know what? Never mind. Have you seen the red balloon game? It's been very popular.
Yeah.
Oh, where they pop the balloon?
They pop the balloon. It's like kind of blind dating.
Yeah.
And they come in.
It's kind of fucked up.
It's
It's really
Jubilee
funny.
thing, right? It's like
Yeah, I think they
channel?
started it, and then
Jubilee,
they.
I've
Jubilee channel is the devil's work.
That's crazy.
That
Yeah,
channel's
their
going to
whole
hell.
Channel is
They do.
I was just about to say we should do some Jubilee shit.
Jubilee shit is crazy because they'll be a parody of that because they'll do like some shit like I'm sure they have done it, but it's like one Israeli versus 20 Palestinians or some shit. Like that will literally be the title.
and they do it under the guise of like we're being true centrists. and we're
yeah,
giving both
with coexistence,
opportunities, blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah. And it's
But like this is not a productive way to
No.
facilitate that conversation.
no, and it'll be like some like really out of pocket shit, like one gay man versus 20 homophobes. Like what?
Wait,
What are
and then
you
also-
doing?
Yeah, like
Are they?
do the homophobes need a platform?
Yeah, you need to give these people a platform.
Yeah. Wait, is this the same group that does like a group of people are blindfolded and one person is like they're all Indian and one of them is not Indian? They have to guess who's
Yes,
not. Is
they
it the
do.
same group? Okay.
Oh, Jubilee does that?
I think it's Jubilee, but it's like
They've
those
done
are
that
kind of
with-
funny because like one guy
I
is
like
like
those.
does a perfect Indian accent.
But
I
he's
watched
like the
that one
Asian
video.
dude, right?
He's like an Asian
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
East Asian
So-
dude, yeah.
It's very, it's like a lot of racial stereotypes are brought
Yeah.
forward there,
Yeah.
but it's very interesting.
Because a lot of the
Sometimes.
Indians will start like voting themselves off, thinking that they're like not the non-Indian in the group. It's very entertaining to
Yeah.
watch.
As the rare wins, or at least but
Yeah.
a lot of them are
The
very,
balloon ones are ridiculous though.
They
Some of
have
these
a
guys
wide,
will pop
like,
their balloons.
Some are like funny,
Oof.
some are crazy, and like everything in between.
The
like-
balloons are,
Yeah.
are like,
Dating app in live action or like in real life.
Mhm.
yeah.
They're
It's
just, the person walks in before they say anything. They're popping.
They're
Yeah.
popping balloons.
Some,
Yeah.
some of the people will pop their balloons just because her hair's not natural. Like, okay, and
I also
It's
want
just
like
a way
like
the
you don't
guy.
even know who's.
He
Yeah.
had pants that like the style of pants that like you show your ankles like that pants. He walked in, immediate pop. Like,
Yeah.
why'd you pop? I can see your ankles. I don't think that's
Yeah.
very manly. I'm like,
Well,
what the
one
fuck?
time a
Yeah.
guy started talking, a girl popped, and she popped because he sounded like her brother. Like and it wasn't like it wasn't because like the actual sound. It was like the way he would say his words. Like you know how like I talk like this, and so maybe her brother talked like this, and so to her it was like oh it's too much. But like there's so many people that talk like that. You're just
They know
like,
people in general just love to talk about sexual and romantic preferences.
Yeah,
So
it's,
like doing
it's
content
good
around
TV,
that, it's
I
good.
guess.
Oh,
Like,
yes, yeah.
entertaining. It's like the same thing with reality
Yeah, Love is
television.
Blind,
yeah.
Bachelor,
it's like that, but like so concentrated in a 15-minute
Yeah.
video.
and with normal people, like average
Yeah,
people,
everyday.
average looking people. They're not
Yeah.
just like these beautiful Love is Blind. Well, not all of them are
There
beautiful.
are a
but-
lot of comedian groups or comics do parodies of these, where it's like the blind dating show. But one was like I think Trevor Wallace did one recently, where it's like try to guess the CEO. It's like trying to parody like the recent CEO stuff, things like that. So we can do a RTZ parody one.
I'm down. Always down.
Pop the balloon based on their dance moves.
Speaking of which, RTZ Prithvi Year's hoodie is like amazing. The color looks so good on you.
Oh
And
my God, where'd you get it?
yeah, where'd you get it? Like,
March.
yeah. What's the website?
Look in front of you.
Right here?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your own RTZ,
RTZ
merch
merch.
at the
Yeah.
rtz-shop.spreadshirt.com.
Crispy.
It's a lot of
Hold on,
dashes.
hold on.
That's one dash.
There's a lot.
Literally one
On
dash.
the back too.
There's
Also
one
on the
dash.
back too.
Show the back.
Oh,
That's just your ass. It's just your There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. RTZ Productions. Get your merch now.
Also, the
Yeah.
bidet works. Just letting you know.
Yeah, there's no stains back there.
All right, guys. That's it for our season finale of season 3 of the R&R podcast. We'll see you guys in 2024, season 4.
2025.
Fuck! What? Someone else say that.
Now we gotta do another
Okay.
episode before that year ends.
We will see you all in 2025. Thanks for watching.
man.
Bye.
It's been a good year. To our friends in Germany, in Frankfurt, Germany. How do you say bye in German? You took German.
I did, but I
Oh man.
Guten Tag.
That's.
I think
How
that
are you?
yeah, I
Is
think
that how are you?
qualifies as like a goodbye as
Is
well.
that a goodbye too?
Yeah.
To our friends. Our number one listening place is Frankfurt, Germany.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Dr. Jens. I met a German doctor recently. Yeah, thank you.
Guten Tag, everyone.
That's good.
See you in 2025. Thank you for listening.
Dankeschön.
Hey guys, Rahib here. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button to get a notification whenever there's a new video. If you want to support the channel, check out the merch shop as well as the Buy Me a Coffee page and the Patreon page to get monthly benefits such as exclusive BTS content, unedited podcasts, and early access to all the videos. All the funds help grow the channel and keep it afloat, so any and all help is appreciated. All the links are in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.